No.
Hello there.
General Kenobi.
Let's do this live.
Yeah. How is everybody?
Totally trustworthy.
We're looking forward to the game.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am too.
I'm very squishy.
Oh yeah.
I'm terrified.
Everyone's squishy. You're
And
just
also,
extra squishy.
and also, your character can't take a lot of damage and is afraid.
I don't know yet. I haven't decided if she's reckless or not. She might not be, but then she grew up. Then in my head, she grew up. She grew up too early because she's a child act. She was a child actor or whatever.
Wouldn't that make her more reserved about making like rash decisions?
It in my head that would make her. It would teach her a certain kind of impulsiveness.
Yeah, when somebody becomes hyper mature in one area, they stunted in another.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is she's not good at calculating risks. The risk was calculated, but oh boy, was I bad at math level.
I think it'd be more like she'd find some things are acceptable losses, and if acceptable losses mean may mean something else. may mean like, oh, other people might be injured, but what can't be injured is like, her face. Because, assets.
Not the face, not the face, not the face. Okay, the face.
Yeah.
The voice
no.
is probably your thing, I'd assume.
No. Literally, no. Please do not injure my face.
Not the face, not the face. Punches the stomach. Thank you.
Yep.
Much more prepared. Thanks. Oh. Tries to remember if she has a swimsuit thing scheduled in the future.
Oh, that's gonna take a lot of concealer. Oh.
Contacts the agent. Hey, so went to the club. What did you do? Nothing. Just ran into a door.
Repeatedly.
Are the viewers into stab wounds?
Stab? No.
Hypothetically.
How do the viewers feel about burn marks?
Mike finds that sexy, actually, says the agent.
It's like a mole, except explosive.
I'd like to think that her agent is protective of her. I don't have a name for that agent yet, but Like I said, I built this character on the fly. Literally, you guys saw. I had no concept of this character until that session 0. So. Oh, but she has a cat.
Oh, Bob, would you mind doing the announcement?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I didn't type it up ahead of time because I'm dumb.
Let me go ahead and get into this.
Oops.
Oh.
Nice.
You just always do that, don't you?
I mean, why not? I've simped like 3 times in the channel, so.
Yeah, just running laps. A few of you have done that.
I haven't done it the second time. I can, but
you get even less out of it because you're a moderator.
Yeah. Yeah, you lose mod privileges if you get VIP'd.
Well, you can't have both.
Yeah, they need to have Vim. Very important mod.
Mm.
Well,
They're not people after all.
Oh my god. You can get the Vim status, which actually, is very important mod, but instead it times you out.
Oh man. Speaking of deceptively annoying, how's it going, Godfather?
Wow.
Godly of fathers.
Yeah. Welcome to the stream.
Ow.
The love is so great, right?
I mean, he is the godfather of a wraith.
True. Or the wraith that is a godfather.
Why not both?
My children! He's just talking to a room full of people, but they can't hear him because he's a wraith.
Oh, I just imagine it'd be like other undead, like specifically like, I need you to go and whack them, and it's just a ghast staring at a wall.
Yeah. Like, ugh. Eat! Eat them! Okay, good.
Not the cat!
Or, I guess the cat, whatever.
Too late now, anyways.
Make sure you get, Nick the rat.
It's the baby.
Oh, man.
Maybe pull out some percent. Actually, I can move my keyboard.
I should probably.
Okay, maybe don't roll the dice in front of the cat who'll fucking push the dice off.
That's
No.
how you cheat your dice. Is you just get Koja
No,
to do
no.
it.
The problem is going to be when the cat runs off with the die.
Mm.
These are quite choking sizes.
Yes, but they are
Choking
definitely fit
hazard.
in the cat's mouth size.
Yes, choking hazards. I already said. I don't bite. Look, I know I touched the belly. Doesn't mean you should bite me.
Touch the belly.
You've activated Koja's
Murder
trap
mode.
card.
Yeah. Sometimes it's alright to touch the belly. Other times it's not. I have no idea when it's okay to touch the belly and when it's not.
No, that's a trap card. You touch the belly. Flip a coin. If you lose the coin flip, sacrifice the attacking creature.
No,
Yeah,
it's not a coin flip.
That's basically it.
It's the lower percentile of hand survival than a coin flip.
Because sometimes when I rub her belly, she's like, "Oh yeah, belly rub." Yeah, she stretches out for more belly rubs, which is very adorable. Other times it's like,
You
Oh.
wanted that hand? Not anymore.
You have chosen death.
"Man, exactly." See, mother.
I wonder if to them it's like clear body language, and we don't get it.
Maybe
Probably.
it's entirely possible because cats are very good at body languages mostly.
I also don't think that it's like a hateful thing. Typically.
Oh, no.
No, it's oftentimes I think it's you stimulate their prey drive and then they just get into instantly
Yeah.
hunt mode.
Yeah.
Or it's like that term. What is it? The cute aggression.
Mm.
But the cat
Yeah.
form of cute aggression.
Koda.
Oh, I guess we got the entire history of Godfather Raid's name.
Hmm?
Okay.
Frenetic Assassin. The name stood for weaponized reconnaissance, assault, infiltration, tactical humanoid.
That's
Prototype
good.
5.
That's good.
Wow, that's really good. Like, damn. Aw, you want pets?
Yeah, no, that's excellent, actually.
Yeah.
I got percentile dice. I've got D20, D6s, D4s. I
I got
don't
my
think I'll need a
D12.
D12.
I don't think I'll need it either, but it's nice to look at.
I mean, I've
Mhm.
got all the dice. I've just got what I've. This is just what I've pulled out of the pile.
All right, I'm gonna go grab myself a coffee I put on, and then we will get to the game.
Me
Roll for
looking at this
initiative.
10-sided dice. Huh. I wonder what D is this? Gee,
D's nuts.
I could always rely on you to make that joke. Oh, Twitch.
I should have a
D.
purple and. Where's my D4 for that set? I know I got that full set.
Stop it, don't bite my hand.
What's upsetty spaghetti?
Speaking of upsetty spaghetti, if anyone has gotten tired of the word of the term creepypasta, I give you my full permission to use spooky spaghetti. Like I was having trouble coming up with the words creepypasta the other day.
Excellent.
And I was like, it's spooky spaghetti adjacent, but it's not spooky spaghetti. But I can't for the life of me remember what it is.
Okay, are we ready to get started?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And now, are you ready to get ready?
Oh, this is gonna be a fun one.
Yeah.
I actually have to look up one little detail
Wow.
for similitude.
What's going to be our spin-off of Craigslist in this world?
Bob's list.
Jimmy Journal?
Jack's list, yeah.
Koja. You're so cute.
Frank's list.
That sounds like porn.
Shin's list.
Shin's list?
No!
Ooh!
No!
It's almost it's similar to like trying to make it Chandler's list.
Handle it, yeah.
And actually, I think that's better than Shin's.
Yeah, it is. Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, if I end up... Well, to Godfather's thing about bringing his character back, the setting that I'm working on for this is also in preparation for a, like, cyberpunk post-apocalypse setting where that would work.
Ooh.
Playing the long game.
Oh.
Very long game.
Let's see. So, let's go around and introduce our characters one more time for the audience.
I'm so sleepy.
Let's start with Surrogate.
Hello. I will be playing a Path of Dedication, or a dedicated hero character. Marcus Anderson is a private eye, and the best way to describe him as generic white man is the looks he's going for. Brown hair, brown eyes, average height, average weight. Just
He's Norman Jaden.
Yeah, he's the sort of person you look at and forget about immediately.
Right.
But to stand out, he decided to do the cringy thing, and his whole modus operandi and public image is like a classic Private Dick's outfit of one of those
Oh.
big overcoats and a fedora.
Oh.
He has to
Ooh.
stand out somehow.
Yeah. But he has never once in his life uttered "milady" and will slap you if you suggest
No.
otherwise.
We'll see. It just goes up to the first guy, Malady.
Milady. Yeah. Pets the dog, Molassie.
Molassie
Gets 6, Malady.
gets an actual drink. Gets an actual lassie drink. You guys know lassie is an actual drink, yes?
I didn't know
Yeah.
that. It's a famous TV dog.
Oh yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
LASSI is Indian drink. Sorry.
All right. I didn't know
Molassie.
that.
Yeah, goes up to a drink, molassie.
Well,
Dumb.
thank you, Bob, for
Pancakes,
volunteering to go
molasses.
next.
Molasses.
Molasses, yeah. All right.
Do you like how devolved your joke has become?
What I like is how you volunteered to go next. Please.
Well, I mean, you know me. I'm Bob, and I'll be playing as Juniper Jones. She's well, she looks like your average, very very pretty teenager born from a rich family, a kind of girl who does who the people in the world probably know as a like from when she was a child. She used to be a child actor. She's very pretty and she gets by. Is all is where I'm standing there. And she's got short pixie cut hair. Typically people will see her in like tech wear outfit or like I guess what the youngins would call dark academia. But I guess maybe what any of you would know be like preppy, but like
Yeah,
in
dark
dark
academia.
tones.
It's just a librarian, but fashionable.
Yeah, a librarian but fashionable is quite kind of correct. Imagine someone going to prep school or like a fancy schmancy boarding school kind of vibes, but dark, moody
Right.
kind of shit. That's her. That's her vibes.
All right. So you goth librarian.
Yes. She also goes on walks with her cat,
Right. So she
a
has a
tuxedo
cat.
cat. Yeah.
Anything
His name is
else
Sullivan.
about her personality, or like is she just a pretty face?
I mean, you're gonna have to see, I guess.
All right. Well, we're also going to have to see about the Rockbender. Who are you playing?
Yes, I will be playing Anthony Riggs, aka Trusty Tony. He is, at least currently in his life, a blue collar worker doing like mechanics work or basic, whatever handy job, building, it don't matter. He is a path of intelligence at the moment. That's probably going to end up being multi-class later. We'll see. And he's just good at figuring stuff out. But he's might not be the most trustworthy person, despite the. No, he's totally trustworthy. He's Trusty Tony.
So he's a good problem solver, but also his name is Trusty Tony. Understood. And last but not least, we've got Bjornvar. Who are you?
I'll be playing Robert Smalls. He goes by Bobby. He is a strong hero, or path of strength, as it were. He is tough, and he works as a bodyguard for someone who has also been introduced.
Juniper Jones.
Yeah.
Child star. You're about the same
I mean,
age.
he's a
even.
teenager
Former
now.
child star.
Yeah, former child star. True.
He
I guess she'd be
primarily
more
uses
known now for.
his fists to resolve problems, but if he's actually in a fight, he's going to pull out his baton or his knife.
He's gonna pull out.
If he gets into a fight, he's gonna pull out. Fuck
Sorry,
off. That's fucking
sorry,
funny.
sorry. It was there. And
Yeah,
I
it was.
Stop myself.
You saw it and you took
I
it.
can't.
He
I don't
looks
have-
vaguely like a competitive weightlifter was put into a suit.
Oh. Wow.
Right.
And he's also seems perpetually annoyed that people are interacting with him.
Relatable.
I mean, you're gonna have to deal with that.
Mm-hmm.
He's
Good
a
job.
former bouncer who got recruited for bodyguard work.
I imagine you're a friend of the family and you can't rightfully quit. So yeah, you are beginning at a nightclub. This is Club Glitter Gold, and it's just a
Glitter gold?
yeah.
Okay.
All that glitter is not gold.
No.
Sure is garish, though.
Oh yes, I actually have it written down that it's swanky, which is kind of a backhanded compliment.
Mm-hmm.
It's a swanky
Is it?
nightclub with something that swanky is like trying to look nice and well done up, but is actually pretty frugal and cheap.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Rhinestones.
It's a swanky nightclub with
modern
overpriced
subtext.
drinks, dancing, and live entertainment.
So it's a strip club.
There is a strip club section,
Wow.
but the main club is the dance floor with go-go dancers. And
Go-go dancers?
yep, gotta get the clientele in there
so it's
somehow.
an out-of-date club.
They still have those at
Yeah.
like raves and shit.
Oh yeah, there are places that still do that.
Yeah, like the idea is he's using hot ladies dancing to get people to come to the club.
Yeah, so it's all right. Yeah, I got an idea. It's kind of like a burlesque show.
A little bit. But like, it is a normal dance club, and playing on the radio is what I just looked up. Oh, that's weird. Yeah. For some reason, only Bjornvar blanks out when I switch to a window.
Actually, it looks like Sarah. Look at the camera.
Oh yeah, I've completely frozen on the stream.
Yeah.
I thought he just took a picture and put it.
Nope.
That would be rude if he just screenshotted your camera and put
That's
that
funny.
on there.
Oh, that's
it.
funny. No, I didn't. Hold on. That should fix it.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm still stuck on a club having go-go dancers, I guess.
My point is that
Do
this
young
is not...
people go here?
I mean, some do. But it's...
I suspect it's more people with more money than sense.
Yeah. Anyway. Club hit Electricity by Slick City and Dua Lipa, whoever that is playing.
Wow.
And the dance floor has precisely 2 people on it.
Yeah, that's what I expected.
Yeah. The stage is being cleaned off after a performance, which was actually by
Hoobastank.
locals. Yeah, Hoobastank. They're really down on their luck.
Please make that real. That would be very funny.
No, it's you, Juniper Jones.
No, it's not.
Yes, it
I would
was.
not.
Why else would you be in this club?
Appearance fee?
Because I got the fucking. Maybe I was trying to sell something on this dodgy fucking Craigslist or whatever, or trying to find something because I'm bored. I wouldn't perform here.
Okay, we talked about it last week, and that was your suggestion for why you'd be here.
That was before
It was
she
a
heard the
throwaway
description.
suggestion. Yeah,
Oh,
I wouldn't be performing here.
This is.
I think
Go dancers,
This
my
sounds
ass.
like the type of place that would actually get a celebrity with an appearance fee, though.
Yeah, that's what I was going for, is like... But it doesn't matter. for whatever reason, and you're each going to give me why, you're here at this club. For the majority of you, it's because of a, I don't know, Bob's List ad, where you...
I mean, sure.
yeah, I lost my place.
We're here to do a job.
Yes. There was an advertisement for a job. For whatever reason, each of you are at this club and are waiting to speak with the club manager, either about the job or whatever reason you would have to be there that will end up having you do the job.
Mm-hmm.
So let's, what are each of you doing right now? It's 2 in the afternoon.
Huh?
I'm
2 in the
standing
afternoon? I
slightly
guess it's
behind.
really finished. Juniper looks very, she's like, it's 2 in the afternoon. She's got a drink in one hand. Looking like a drink in one hand and like half cigarette like in the other hand. Like, this is what happens when you owe people favors.
Yeah, the bartender walks by again, says, "Ma'am, I've told you before, you can't smoke in here."
I growl at him.
I mean, please, just, oh, fine. And just walks away.
She's like, she looks a little like she's considering her life choices.
You really shouldn't be
Like,
smoking,
why did I do this very, very rarely. It's fine. It's fine. Why? Sometimes I wonder about my life choices.
Yes, going to a nightclub in the middle of the afternoon is the type of thing that should.
I mean, doing a job here. Doing an appearance here is the thing I'm questioning, not the nightclub thing. But I'm guessing this is to me my question to you as a DM. Like, this is like what? Like, is this um is this the end of the performance or like was this an all night long thing? Why are we? Or am I just about to be here?
Yeah, you probably were doing like a sound check or something, and you need to speak with the manager before your actual performance later tonight or tomorrow, whenever it happens to be.
Okay. That's fine.
All right. So, for whatever reason, you are waiting to speak with the manager. His name is Armin Hammer, and he's in a meeting right now. He hasn't been able to speak with you yet. You've been waiting like 20 minutes.
I down the drink in one go back to the bartender.
Okay, so while you harass the bartender, let's go over to what White Boy McGee is doing.
Marcus probably would be coming in from probably having a smoke break if it's been like 20 minutes.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could have arrived just now. Like,
okay, yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna have to wait. Doesn't really matter when you arrive.
Okay, so it'd make more sense than him just arriving then, just casually looking around at the pitiful affair of a nightclub at 2 in the afternoon.
Mm-hmm. 2 people on the dance floor.
That's
Why are there people on the
than I
dance
thought
floor
there'd
at
be.
2 in the afternoon?
I mean, there's music playing. So.
Yep.
No, but why are there people in the nightclub at a club at 2 in the afternoon? I guess. What day is it?
Wednesday.
Juniper Jones doesn't remember the day.
It is Wednesday.
Yeah, Marcus would then just sort of look around, try to sort of find anybody that's actually working there to go
Yep.
and ask about Armin.
Yeah, so there's a seems to be one waitress actually making the rounds, even though there's really nobody to serve right now. You could probably just flag her over.
Yeah, Miss, over here.
Yeah, what can I get you?
I'm here about some sort of meeting with a Mr. Armin Hammer.
Oh, Mr. Hammer, yeah, he's in a meeting right now, I think. If you just go speak with the bartender, he'll let him know that you're here.
All right, thanks. And then I would mosey on over to the...
Yep. You approach the bar and you see this young, attractive woman with a lovely pixie cut arguing with him about drinks.
Look, I know it's 2 in the afternoon. I've been here for 20 minutes.
Right.
I'm starting to regret this favor that I'm trying to do for your boss. Could you get me a drink? Another one.
Well, I already made an exception to give you a drink before we start serving alcohol. I can't just do it again.
I'll pay you the money for it. Please?
Okay. One more and you don't bother me again.
That place
I'll take it.
opens up but doesn't open the bar.
No,
liquor
good
laws
question.
Can have weird restrictions on timings of when. Certain liquor licenses will have a restriction. You can only serve alcohol from this time to this time.
Yeah.
No. My character is asking that.
That would be my character's introductions. Like, some people liquor licenses.
Okay, yeah.
Like, you're just going, that's why.
Yes, but why would you
alcohol
bother
law
opening
knower guy.
if you can't serve yet?
Yeah, that's his name, the law knower guy.
Like,
alcohol law knower guy.
I'm not the type of person
How
to
to
open a business like this.
Anyway, he mixes and gives you whatever drink you've been drinking. And sort of passive-aggressively slides it to you across the bar.
Vodka with extra vodka.
Yeah, basically.
It's a gin and vodka.
Yeah. No, it's a tequila sunrise at 2 in the afternoon.
Yeah, alright.
He's hoping to get fucked.
So you start drinking your second drink. Are you going to address this man with a hat and a suit?
Yes. I mean, I did just say, alcohol law knower guy. Cool.
Yeah.
Hi. She just
Hello.
She says hi. She just drinks.
Like,
and so, what's a dude like you doing here at 2 in the afternoon?
Apparently waiting in line to meet with a man named Armin Hammer.
Oh, you do? What favor do you owe him?
The one that involves me getting paid. Yeah.
You get paid for doing favors?
I mean, you're getting paid for doing the gig, so...
Oh, yeah.
He's probably here about some sort of work. He looks like he's an old-fashioned PI, so maybe he actually does PI.
Looks like a time-traveling PI from 1940.
Out of, reaches into a pocket, pulls out a slightly crumpled business card, and hands it over.
And it reads?
She takes it.
And it reads, Neo PI, the chosen one.
God. Oh.
Roll a will save against cringe.
I already failed that shit.
All right.
She took the business card with like one hand, like 2 fingers, and Neo P. She doesn't get the cultural. Well,
yeah.
She pretends to not get the cultural reference. She would know.
What are you, a Neo-P? What is that?
Yeah. What is that? Exactly. That's
Japanese for something?
I think he's trying to do a bad pun.
Speaking of bad puns...
Because I'm Mr. Anderson.
Yes. Yep. Yep.
Overly explaining
Externally,
fun.
me as a person, not my character.
Yeah, let's go over to
Cringing.
Rockbender. What is Trusty Tony doing?
Well, I imagine Tony's probably already been here for about 10 minutes and
Okay.
already asked about talking to Arm & Hammer, got the same spiel everybody else did. He's just more, he's got a drink in one hand, non-alcoholic, it's water because it's free. And he's just been kind of wandering around, maybe getting shot down from some of the dancers.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he's just been kind of, bobbing his head. He's enjoying himself. He
One of the
likes this
two
place.
people on the dance floor.
Well, he's not dancing though. But he is.
Ogling them.
Yeah, he's one of the few people that actually like this establishment. He might come here on his, when he's not working, if he gets, once he gets some money in his pocket.
Mhm.
Yeah. Once he pays off the DeLuca family.
Well, I mean, it is what it is.
Car isn't going to buy itself.
Yep.
All right. So another 5 minutes or so, and bartender returns. Yeah. Anyone? Who here is? Which of you were here to see Mr. Hammer?
Yo.
She
All of you.
stares at the bartender like, are you kidding? Why else am I here? kind of look.
Tequila, I would guess.
I could get better tequila somewhere else.
I wish you would. Anyway, Mr. Hammer will see
Thank you.
all now, I guess. Just go around to the employee entrance door and take the first left.
I'm assuming Tony was close enough to hear all that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Why don't I go first, miss?
Sure. She's hanging behind, finishing her drink. Walking behind them.
Yeah. Okay, I walk slightly ahead of the protectee, and I'm not sure if the others are waiting for me or not. I'm moving at my pace.
Yep. Well, at whatever pace, each of you makes your way into the room. There are like two couches that meet like an L, and a big chair. And sitting in the big chair is a small man. He's
What is
quite
that?
small, maybe 3.5 feet tall, with a neatly trimmed beard and a genial disposition. He smiles broadly at you as you come in. Please, come sit down.
I immediately, don't bother waiting for them. I just go sit. Hi, Armin.
It's great to see you. Really looking forward to your performance.
Mm.
So, I guess that's what you're here for, and the rest of you, I suppose, are responding to that ad.
What ad?
Oh, I put up an ad for a job. Something very important I need somebody to take care of. It's low skill sort of thing, but I want someone, make a delivery. Now, I will admit, I had intended to just hire whoever came first, but it's my fault that you all had to wait, so I'll be happy to pay each of you if you want to take the job.
You're going to be paying us, we're not splitting it, right?
No. The delivery fee each. I'm doing fine financially, and it is my fault.
I want to roll a sense motive to see how trustworthy I think this
go ahead.
person is. Yeah, what is that?
Tony's not going to look too much into it.
I've decided he is not particularly trustworthy, and I don't particularly care.
So what'd you get?
14.
14. I mean, he hasn't really said or done anything to give you pause, and you're pretty sure he meant it about only intending to hire the first person. I mean, if you think about it, He couldn't have anticipated that all of you would show up here to do the job.
Well, I technically didn't. I'm here to do this performance or whatever.
All right. Well, I mean, I'm not against that. I guess I can have some friends for the ride or something. So where's the box and where is it going?
Yeah.
Wait. No, she's just like. I mean, I'm not here for whatever the hell you guys are doing, but you're not gonna ask what you're delivering.
Oh.
I believe Mr. Tony just did.
Oh.
Right.
Did he?
No, I asked where the box was and where's it going, not what's in the box.
Yeah. Well, the box, the package, is right here, and he picks up a briefcase. It's a sealed briefcase. We're going to need it delivered without being opened. It is absolutely paramount. You do not open the briefcase before it is delivered to the recipient. That's a part of the job.
She laughed like, drugs in there, Armin?
I cannot confirm or deny the presence of any legal or illegal substance.
Wow, I'll take that as a yes then.
You are welcome to take that however you want. I am a legitimate businessman, and no one has ever prosecuted me otherwise.
I mean, you do got a cop right there, or at least one that's trying to look like one.
Oh, that's a security guard.
I was pointing at. I was gesturing to Marcus.
Oh no, I'm not a pig. Never want to be a pig.
So you would be a cosplayer.
It's a brand.
He's apparently
I was wondering.
PI.
Private investigator.
Well,
I mean, he does look like a PI, so that's fair enough.
Oh, I suppose he looks like a PI from 70 years ago.
What? The old stuff is in fashion nowadays.
Tony's willing to take the briefcase.
All right. So, if that's all settled, if you're all okay with the conditions, I'll give you the address and the name of your contact. I just need you to take the briefcase across town. Again, do not open it. And deliver it to the contact, and when you return, you'll get your money. Now, miss.
Okay.
What was it you needed to see me about?
I don't know. You... Well, when's the show gonna be or whatever? Like, I need to put this down on my schedule and stuff.
Right. I believe we said tomorrow evening at 6. 40-minute performance.
Anything special you want to do or something?
No, nothing really. Just we agreed that you could put together your set. I know your studio wants you to play the most recent hit, whatever it is. I unfortunately haven't had the time to hear it myself. But I'm sure it's wonderful, and I'm looking forward to hearing it.
Oh, great, good, cool. Slate me down for whatever job you've got for them too, as well.
What, really?
Because yeah.
You?
I mean, I'm bored. And then she I guess goes near trusted Tony. goes near Did he ever introduce himself as Trusty? Did he introduce himself at some point? No. Cool.
No, he hasn't introduced himself yet at all.
Okay, so she goes up to him. You've already picked up the briefcase, yeah?
Yeah, I've probably got it in my left hand.
Okay. No, Armin hasn't handed it over yet. He's still negotiating.
Oh, okay. No, then never mind. Then yeah. So forget that. She's still just sitting in the chair and finishing the last bit of her drink. Yeah, I mean, I'm bored. This seems more fun than not that I'm not gonna do a good job tomorrow, but
well,
a girl's gotta keep herself entertained.
I suppose it's not exactly a dangerous job, so I wouldn't be too worried. Sure, why not? I'm feeling generous. Now,
And you are nothing that's not generous. Yes?
of course.
Good. Good.
So, we have an agreement. Here is the briefcase. He just places it in front of him, not handing it to anyone. And the address. He writes it down. And the address is an apartment building across town.
I take the paper with the address. What do I know of this apartment across town?
I mean, it's just like in a residential neighborhood. It's not the nicest neighborhood. You don't really know anything specifically about the apartment. You haven't been there before.
Okay.
But it has an address and an apartment
the area
number.
then.
Yeah, the area is like a former like urban center that's kind of fallen on harder times as small businesses had to close up. There are some like the rent there isn't very expensive, but there's also really nothing there. So there are a lot of like empty houses and half full apartment buildings. And things aren't necessarily very well upkept. It's not a great neighborhood anymore.
Okay.
It's not the slums, but it's going in that direction.
It's on its way.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sketchy little area, but that's fine.
Unless
Someone, and then
stops
she
him.
walks off. Someone get the briefcase, and she walks off. See you later, Armand.
Yes, I'm looking forward to your performance.
Unless someone else stops him, Tony's gonna grab the briefcase, and I guess she's got to cause something. Whatever. And I guess follow behind her since she has the address. No one else does.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
All right. So, scene transition to all of you standing outside.
Hmm.
I'm just shaking my head.
Quiet.
So you got to cause something? Talking to Juniper.
Do I have a car?
Did you buy a car?
Do we? No.
Renting a car is not very hard. You could even be borrowing one from your family.
Yay! I can just
we could
borrow
call
one
a
from my
Uber.
family.
Normally, it would require you to make a very like a favor, but it's a pretty low cost favor to borrow a car.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like you are wealthy enough to just rent a car every day, and it's no big deal.
Oh yeah.
Call an Uber.
I mean, it would make the most sense. Kidding. No. I usually just. She just. You know what? Can I say that I have rented a car, but I told Marcus to drive? Marcus, can you drive? I can't drive. Is driving a skill in this game?
Yes, it is.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus,
It's a
can you?
skill.
Marcus,
You can
sorry.
do basic
Bobby,
driving
can you?
without it.
Really?
She might hit a curb every now and again.
Nah,
Yeah,
just driving around town is like a DC 5. You basically can't fail.
Okay. Bobby's the one who's driving. Yeah, sure. I gotta.
Drive techs are for
I gotta.
maneuvers and that type of thing.
Yeah, or like avoiding somebody running into you or making a hard stop, stuff like that.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. There's a. We parked over there.
All right.
So
So what kind of car is it?
it's just a nondescript black sedan.
Okay.
Doesn't look like it doesn't have any like fancy anything.
It has tinted windows.
Yeah, like darkly
it was-
tinted windows.
I was hoping it was going to be a 2-seater coupe.
That would be great, but no.
Like,
All
all
right,
right,
so-
everybody,
And hi,
squeeze in.
say hi. I'm Jennifer Jones.
Ah,
In case
Trusty
you didn't
Tony.
recognize me.
If anybody has knowledge, popular culture, you could roll to see if you recognize her.
That's a trained skill, yes?
Yeah.
Nope.
Unless you
Yeah.
have
Trying to make story.
the nerd thing with trivia.
No.
No, that's kind of sad. The celebrity and no one knows,
I mean, I know.
but that's fine.
That's because it's my job.
Now you know how it feels to be Liza Minnelli.
Who?
Yeah, yeah. Who?
Uh-huh.
I recognize the name.
But that's fine. Yes, yes. I mean, you have to. You work for me.
I think he
Well,
met
you're forced
Liza
to work for me.
Minnelli.
Oh,
Alma Manila.
Yeah, but Millie Vanilli.
yes. Jennifer Jones, who are you cuties? She walks up to the card, not even waiting for the answer, expecting to hear the answer as we walk.
Heath. Tony introduces himself. Yeah, I'm Trusty Tony.
Does
I'm
everyone call
assuming
you?
I'm assuming that the what's your name? Bobby, I think she said. I'm guessing you want to be up front. Or are you driving? Am I muted? No. Okay.
No.
Bobby, are you driving? Leif.
Dude.
See any I mean, he's awake.
He disconnected?
Can you hear us, Bjornvar?
Yep.
Okay. Tony just asked if you wanted up front or if you're driving or what's up because he assumes since the way that you've been following her is that there's something there, obviously.
Yeah, I'll drive unless someone actually knows where we're going.
What would that be? Would that be,
you hop in. I assume she takes shotgun.
Tony will sit behind the driver's seat with the briefcase like at his feet.
So are we really just gonna keep the briefcase with this guy that's self-proclaimed Trusty Tony? Who gave you that nickname?
Who dresses up like a 1940s PI as a brand?
Hey, gotta do something to stick out.
Touche.
Capitalism's a bitch.
Agreed.
Now, the important question
on.
is, when is someone going to tell me where we're going? Once over.
Oh, right. Oh, right. Where, as she reads out the address.
Yeah. You know where that road is. You figure you can get there. It's like a 20-minute drive, depending on traffic.
She brings up her smartphone and puts out the Google Map. Google Maps.
Yeah, Google Maps.
Google Maps. Oh God.
Galoo Maps. Yeah.
Okay, I guess
Goggles
you
map.
navigate.
Yay!
Yeah. So.
Drives extremely cautiously.
Yeah.
She pretends to be bad at left and right.
So it does take about 25 minutes. You arrive in front of the address, and it certainly is an apartment building, and it's certainly seen better days. It's not exactly dilapidated, but
someone's skimping on maintenance.
I mean, I think this entire neighborhood is skimping on maintenance.
Yeah, but the walls don't look like they've been touched up in a while. The siding's like peeling in some areas. Rust on some of the doors.
Just like home. Fun.
What's the apartment name? I'll go ahead and run this up real quick.
It's apartment 317.
Oh God, that's on the 3rd floor. I fucking hate steps. All right.
Come on, let's go together.
I mean, if this isn't exactly above board, you might spook them if we go up 4 deep.
What does that mean?
Marcus sort of takes off his hat and it's like, all right, just let's go up.
Cody's lifelong goal to be 4 deep.
All right, whatever. Get paid the same regardless.
So you enter the main door, and of course it's the classic buzzer system. Unfortunately, a bunch of the buttons are just missing, including 317.
Huh. Is anyone around?
It's
You don't see
just
anybody in the lobby.
just hit one until somebody opens up. In these sort of places, it's eventually you're gonna get somebody to open up for you.
Oh.
Alright,
Go
so
ahead.
you start buzzing all of the ones that are there. It quickly becomes clear that, in addition to those being missing, it also doesn't work.
Ah,
Did anyone check if the door's actually locked?
Good question.
Question. I opened the door.
It is locked.
Oh, I was having so much hope.
all right. So I guess Tony's gonna put down the briefcase, and he is wearing like a it's called a day pack. I imagine it's just like this weird little backpack that he carries.
It's a fanny pack.
Oh, okay. So yeah, wow, this guy's really a nerd. He's
Mhm.
wearing a fanny pack. I imagine he's wearing it on his hips, so it's not like stupidly in front of him.
Yeah, I was wearing it like a dad, right in yeah.
Yeah, just right on the belly. So he opens it up and he pulls out some. He's got a car opening kit. I imagine that would also include like things to get through doors. I imagine because I didn't see a lock picking kit on the thing.
Mhm.
Lockpick is in there, but it's sometimes hard to find.
I mean, if you've got like the tools to break into a car, yeah, you've got a lockpick.
Okay, he's getting us through this door.
All right, you're gonna try to
that'd be disable device.
Yep.
Yeah.
You can take 10, or you could take a long time to take 20, or you can roll.
I've already rolled. I rolled a 6, so that would be a 13. Oh no, sorry, 12. Sorry, I missed.
Lockpick
Read the
set
wrong-
is literally the thing under car opening kit.
Is it?
Yes.
Was it more expensive?
Yes.
Yes.
That's why I didn't get it. Sorry, my bad.
Okay, then I guess you can't. You could still do it at a
Okay.
-4 penalty with improvised tool.
Yeah, you could improvise it with a car opening kit, but
So you got an 8.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you're not able to open the lock, but luckily you don't break it.
Imagine it's probably DC 10. Unless anyone else has any bright ideas, he's gonna try again and take 10 which would be 16.
Yep, 16 would pick the lock.
Well, it'd be 16 before the penalty, so 12.
12 would pick the lock.
Click.
Click,
Opens it up.
and the door opens. All right, you step inside,
Briefcase.
and there's that lovely sound of fluorescent lighting, just that obnoxious hum, and like the stale smell of an apartment building.
yay.
This brings back memories. All right, steps. Here we go.
Yep.
Oh, you too? This is like that set that I was on when I was a kid.
Like, were you in a
your
murder
set-
mystery?
was that set riddled with tetanus?
It was a horror film.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Yeah, so
You know how they say based on a true story? This is the type of place the
yeah,
story
this is the story. Right here.
True, based on a story.
True, based on a story. That's really good, actually. Like that's some good bullshit. True, based on a story. Yeah, up 3 flights of stairs. I assume Tony is sucking wind, even though he can perfectly fine climb 3 flights of stairs.
I mean, yeah, he's not dressed for it. He's got the wrong type of shoes for stair climbing, and he's fit enough, but he's not. He's got about average constitution, so 3 flights might get him a little winded.
Hmm.
What's the weather like right now?
He's gonna blame it on the black mold.
It's like mid-September, so
Cool.
mid-September, northwest
Relatively
United
cool.
States, so it would be like 18 degrees.
Okay, yeah, relatively cool. Yeah. That's fine. That's all I wanted to know. We can carry on.
All right. And sure enough, you reach the 3rd floor, and after passing a few doors that were just missing numbers, you do find 317, and it does have its number marked.
Remembering her time from that horror film set. Everyone's
Man,
like looking around.
yeah, you're like, wow, that set designer was really good.
Yeah,
Very authentic.
yeah, authentic.
Yeah.
Must have lived here at some point. Is the vibe you're getting from her? That's not her inner monologue.
Mm-hmm. So you just kind of look like somewhere between impressed and nervous as you're walking through here.
Yeah.
Tony's gonna knock on the door.
Knock, knock, knock. You hear a little shuffling. The door unlocks, and a guy opens it up. Hello.
Hey, Arm & Hammer's wanted us to drop some shit off. Holds up the briefcase. This for you?
Oh, yeah, come on in, come on in.
Yeah.
My name's Vincent Castiglione, by the way.
Nice to meet you, Vinny. I'm Tony.
Nice to meet you, Tony. So yeah, he's a slightly tall, slightly fit man with short hair, an unshaven face, and clothes that you would describe as profoundly Italian.
Going great here.
Yeah. He asks you to come in. And lock the door behind you.
Okay.
Boy, that's a lot of you. If I didn't
yeah.
know this was just a delivery, I'd think you were here to whack me.
No,
No.
not today. Maybe next Tuesday or something. I don't know. I'll have to see what my schedule is.
You kidder. Alright, yeah, come on over here. I'll just check the goods and then let you be on your way.
All right.
He takes the briefcase and...
It's a Bob.
Sorry. Man, that would be great.
Fade to black. Roll new characters.
Roll credits. Now you get to create your real characters and you can be elves and shit.
That would be a cool intro, though.
Oh my gosh. It's just an isekai.
Yeah. Isekai into a world that's exactly the same, but has fantasy creatures.
Yes.
This is the worst shit ever.
Is it?
I'm still fucking broke. What the fuck?
What, I don't even get a fucking slave harem and nothing.
Like, capitalism's still alive and well? What the fuck's going on?
Wow,
wait, it's worse? How is it worse?
And then Juniper, not for me. Well, maybe for me. I have an arranged marriage or something.
In this universe, you're like Indian diaspora, and you have an arranged marriage. No.
I mean, arranged marriage isn't just an Indian thing.
No, but that's
okay,
like a very common
In
one to
another
have
world,
outside
with
of
my bodyguard.
in like North America or whatever.
In another
And
one,
it's with your bodyguard!
I'd watch that.
Yeah, that's funny.
The bodyguard is just a farmer, and this time the girl is a hero character.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
But yeah, no, he gets ready to open it, and then quite abruptly, he starts to look sickly. And quickly starts to, like, basically scream in pain as he drops the briefcase.
Oh, jeez.
He starts looking around as though he's trying to find something. Only to gesture at an opened window before taking a few steps with a weird, unnatural gait. And it looks like his bones are twisting underneath his skin. And then they just break in a bunch of places. A rib pops out of his side and he collapses to the ground in a pool of blood, obviously very dead.
God, is this that Ebola thing?
It's super Ebola.
Let's take a step back. Pull out a handkerchief, put it over my mouth.
A big perception check, everybody.
That's a D20, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, D20 plus perception.
Or wisdom if you don't have perception.
I don't have perception.
14 for trusty Tony.
15 for Marcus.
17 for Bob.
15 plus wisdom, right?
Yep,
Is the modifier?
Plus wisdom.
16.
Okay, anybody who rolled a 15 or higher, you notice that the window closed on its own.
There's something weird with that window.
Okay.
The
No, hold
window?
on.
What are you talking about? The briefcase just killed a man.
Where am
The
I?
briefcase. We're stuck in here with a
relative to
serial
the
killer.
window? Where am I relative to the window?
You're close in the middle of the room, so probably 10, 15 feet.
So
Cool. Is there anything nearby me? Let me finish. Is there anything nearby me?
Right, you're standing
Like,
on hardwood floor.
Mhm.
There's a coffee
Like a
table
book.
pretty close to you. Yeah, you could find a book on like a table.
Okay, I'll grab the book and I'll throw it at the window.
Okay, attack roll.
That's also D20, right?
Mhm.
Right. That's a 7.
7 plus
You
your
hit the
dex.
7.
DC 5s.
7. Yeah, just a 7.
Right. I mean, yeah, you're attacking basically a 5-foot square.
A window.
The DC is 5. Yeah. Yes, you hit it. Punk.
And it made contact with the window.
Oh yeah, it clearly hit the window and it made a thunk sound.
Okay. There's nothing in front of the window that we can see that could hit the book.
Tony pulled out his cell phone. Hey, June, you got you know that hammer guy, right? You got his number?
Yeah. Somewhere. Yeah, sure.
You hear some footsteps outside.
Oh, this ain't good.
Detective,
gonna press up.
you are pretty sure that's the cops.
How can you be sure that's the cops?
It's like this is a classic frame job.
Son of a bitch. All right.
Because I rolled
Fuck
everybody's checks for it, and he passed.
Okay. My mother is gonna kill me.
So there's a knock at the door.
Is there an escape? Or not an escape? What's it called? Emergency ladder.
Fire escape.
Fire escape. Thank you. That's the word I was looking for.
There might
Outside
be.
any of the windows.
It'll take you a moment to look around.
Tony will look.
All right. What are the rest of you doing? You got a few rounds before the cops kick the door down. Like you're not immediately. You got a few seconds to think through.
Yeah.
Did any of you touch anything in this room that's not the book that I just threw?
No.
Briefcase.
Well,
The door.
Marcus would have his back against a wall that is not facing the outside, and his hand is automatically resting on the his revolver that he has
Right.
in his concealed carry.
Juniper's gonna pick up the book that she carried.
Oh yeah. So
that she threw.
Another thing. Anybody who has medicine, feel free to make a check about the injuries that guy sustained.
Medicine. Is that
Or treat injury.
Treat
injury.
Oh no.
And it does not require trained.
No. Only required trained to use a medical kit.
Okay. Well, Tony's not. I won't make the roll because Tony's looking for a way out.
Yeah. So what? Anybody?
I'm just gonna scope out the room, see if there's anyone else here.
Okay.
And I've got a 20.
Make an investigate check then. You got a 20 what?
A 20 for my
20. All right. So there really isn't any kind of disease or poison that would do that to a person. In fact, you've never heard of somebody spontaneously having their bones rattle around inside of them and break. Like, that's nuts.
Yeah.
That's not normal.
Doing my best not to freak out right now. Trying to figure
Okay,
out
so I got at 20, so I got 20 on my investigate.
Okay.
Try not to touch anything, but scoping around.
Yeah, I get it. Like using some sort of thing to push stuff without touching it.
I have baton.
Yeah. You don't find anything really pointing you towards anything to do with this murder. Although Tony also finds it. In the process, you do find a fire escape.
Okay. Nope. Once Tony finds that, he's going to come back, grab the case, and be like, let's go this way. And the case is probably the only thing with his prints on it, so he's grabbing that. And
Well, which one of you closed the door?
Tony was the first one in, so it wouldn't have been him.
You
I
probably
wouldn't have closed the
Marcus.
door.
Okay.
I mean, I probably did. And like he said to lock it, she was like, okay.
That's fair.
And then I moved to the middle of the room. Why was that a question, DM?
Don't worry about it.
Forensics.
Yeah, forensics. It looks like you guys
Yeah.
went into the room and killed him and locked the door.
All right. Oh, Tony's working his way out. He's going to try.
Well, as you try the window, it does not work. It's stuck.
Could try to disable the device again and get it open, maybe? Or
If it was locked. You could also try a strength
oh,
check.
yeah.
At this point, you hear somebody kicking at the door from the outside. So it's going to break down eventually.
Has it? Were they announced as the police?
They haven't said shit yet.
Okay.
Souls, get over here. Get this window open. Talking to Bobby.
Okay, I'll try and force the window. Strength check, I assume.
Yeah, I'm just going to double check on what the DC would.
DC 45. Good luck. It's not a window. It's actually just a titanium slab.
There's
That's glass
actually
steel.
a shield on this thing. It's magically locked.
It looks like a window, but it's actually just a mithril fucking
Yeah.
panel.
So it's a window painted on a metal plate.
Oh, that's annoying.
I got a 15 plus 3, so 18.
What was in that fucking briefcase?
I don't think it ever actually fully opened. I think as soon as he hit the locks, it did it.
Yeah, you give it a really good try, but even with your strength and a good effort, you can't quite get it open.
It's not going to open.
But why won't it open?
She looks to the Juniper looks at the window. Hey, window, can you please open? Pretty please.
It's worth a try.
Let me roll
window.
charisma for it.
No, unfortunately, it is literally just a window. Although, I will say that after investigating the room, you are aware that there's no lock on it.
Okay.
Your bodyguard is, anyway.
If you have a lock on the window for the fire escape, that's a major fire hazard.
Yes, it's also a bad idea.
Yeah.
All right, so what's next? We just smash it? Got that baton there.
Yeah.
What do you want to do, miss?
I was just thinking I could just play damsel in distress.
Oh yeah. All right, you could just throw everybody under the bus. You could do that.
Yeah.
The bodyguard would be fucked over too, though. In that scenario.
Maybe not.
No, not really. Not with my family's name. But you
My
guys
job is
might
to
be,
keep her
and I'm not.
safe. The only reason I'm here is because of her.
Yeah. Quite literally. Well. Is there really no other way out of this place other than the windows that are weirdly
the window
unbudgeable?
Or the door that is being battered down by probably the cops?
The thing is, if they announce
whatever.
as the cops, it might be different. But
I mean, well, I mean, she's wearing her cool tech wear outfit, so she doesn't really care. So, she's gonna get what was it? Tony pointed out there was a baton somewhere there.
I was talking about what
I have a scoping
Bobby
baton.
has.
Yeah, just whack and stick.
And you're like, you know what? Breaking and entering, or like looking like we broke and entered, or whatever, would be much better than, I don't know, excuse them, whatever the fuck this is. Someone break the fucking window.
All right.
I break it
I
with
know how
the
to break
end of
glass.
the baton.
Sure. Yeah, it breaks pretty effectively. A baton is perfect for breaking a window.
Then
Nice.
knock the
Cool.
glass out of the way. After you.
Oh, thanks. Cute.
Make an acrobatics
She
check.
goes. Oh. Is
Acrobatics
that
check? Okay.
acrobatics to climb out the
Fine.
window?
Maybe it's to maneuver through it.
To get through without cutting yourself.
Oh, I thought.
I knocked the
I thought
glass
he
out of the way with the
cleaned
baton.
up the.
Yeah. You remember I did mention he was trying to knock the excess glass out of the window pane.
Okay.
But
That's a 19.
You're fine.
And as soon as I get onto the fire thing platform,
Yeah.
I'm gonna drop into a crouch, and I want to see who's out there, if there's
Right.
anyone out there at all. I don't
Hey.
expect there to not be anyone.
Anybody who doesn't have an armor bonus to their AC has to also make a acrobatics check to get out there without cutting themselves on a sliver of glass.
okay.
Okay, I follow her out.
All right, Tony.
I got a
will
1 deflection
head
mod,
through as well.
or just 1 bonus. I don't know what that is.
Yeah, you just got a 1 class bonus.
Yeah.
Be a 15.
15's fine. It's not a hard check. It's just, do you take 1 damage?
Yeah, but blood.
It's
Yeah.
Do you leave a blood?
Yeah.
All right.
Also, I did mention that I pick up the book that I threw earlier.
You did?
Yes, you heard
yes,
me?
you did. You did.
Okay.
And Tony has the briefcase, but Marcus, are you following the rest of us?
He'd probably be waiting the last one out with his gun drawn.
All right.
The thing
Everybody
is, the
gets-
police would have announced themselves, so I'm assuming it's not the police.
Looking down, is there anyone in the alley below us?
Yeah, I did ask that.
Right. I was just waiting for everybody to finish up with that
Sorry.
scene. That's okay. First one out is
Me.
Juniper. And you look down to the alley. It doesn't look like there's anyone down there at the moment. It's just like an old, like, Batman the Animated Series alley with, like, a piece of paper blowing through it.
Yeah, that's about right.
I take the ladder down.
Once you guys get down about a floor on the fire escape, you hear a big crash as the door gets kicked in. And it's at this point you hear somebody shout, "Police!"
Oh.
Apparently they really wanted to make an entrance.
Yeah, they didn't identify themselves before, so they
Nope.
screwed up.
You
And
think they
that's-
care?
I mean, they're
I
cops.
think
so
our
no.
lawyer's going to care.
Well, they don't. They have no idea
Get
that,
a
like,
lawyer.
rich people are there. They just... It's a shitty apartment.
As soon as she heard the police, the word police, she's like, "Oh, my mom's gonna kill me if I get caught in this. Oh, mother's gonna kill me.
But then we
Oh,
don't get
mother's
caught.
gonna
Let's
kill me.
go. Keep moving.
Yeah, let's
Yeah.
They
go.
might be lying.
Oh,
remember.
mother's gonna kill me."
So, but by the time anybody actually gets to the window, you guys have reached the bottom and can head around to the car. Which is,
Also, try not to
unfortunately,
rev the engine.
flanked by police cars.
Yeah, I bet. Well, it's a good
Alright.
thing that's a rent.
Okay. All right.
Actual police cruisers. That's a sign that that it isn't fake.
Well, I'm gonna go this way, and he heads the other direction.
Yep.
Oh, that's tied to my name anyway. Well,
I'm gonna call my actual employer, aka her family.
All right, so you make a phone call to the dad.
And ask him what he wants me
I
to do.
messed up.
You can't seem to get through to him. He must be busy.
Is there actual policemen down in the squad cars, or is everybody up?
You want to take a look and see?
Yep.
Yeah. I need a stealth check and perception. Which I realize answers the question, but not for your character.
Perception 18 spells. I'm going to spend an action point on that one.
Okay.
Right, what's an action point do again? Can I
Right.
get a refresher on that?
No problem. Yeah, action points are something you start with and get more of every level. And the basic use for them is you can spend one to add 1d4 to any d20 roll, but only once per turn.
Spend action point to add 1d4.
Yes,
Yep.
to any
To a
d20
thing?
roll. So an attack roll, a skill check, a saving throw, anything like that.
Once per turn?
At most.
Maximum once a turn.
You can also use them to regain any once per day ability.
What about once per week ability? Question
No,
mark.
those are not eligible.
Oh.
That's why it says once per week. That ability's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
Does she have once a week?
It's a 10th
Curious.
level ability for Charismatic Hero.
Oh.
They just once a week can get access to anywhere.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yeah.
So 15 for my stealth.
Yep, you're fine. You peek out, and you do notice that there is an officer in one of the cars talking on the radio.
Yeah. Hat and coat.
The rest of them have already started going further down to the alley. Are you going to follow?
Yeah.
Yes. But also my car. The car I rented that is there, that is tied to my name, is there.
Mm-hmm.
I should have probably taken time to describe what my character's outfit looks like.
Yeah,
Because
maybe.
in my head, it's a very clear tech wear thing with with leather gloves. And I feel like it'd be kind of cheaty to cheaty and meta to explain that now that it's important for my prince to not be there.
Right.
So I'm gonna be an honest bitch about it and be like, yeah, I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, at this point, now this is the point where you remember that you have gloves in your pocket.
Yeah.
And you put them on.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I have driving gloves, but they don't cover the fingers.
Mm-hmm.
As well as, it's like, as I see her putting the gloves on, it's like, they'll already know you've been here, because I believe you.
I mean, I didn't put it on. I mean, John did that. I didn't put it
That
on.
was a joke. But
Oh, that's
I didn't
Yeah.
actually say that it happened.
Yeah. No. I mean, shit. Because not being here when my car is already here is gonna make me look double guilty, is the thing.
Are you?
At this point, there's
Why don't we just go to the car and drive off?
it's surrounded by police cars. Wasn't that why we're not here?
No,
Wasn't that
but
why we're not getting into the car?
we can go up. Ask if we're allowed to leave. They have no idea that we were there.
That's true.
Except you guys are coming out the alleyway directly underneath the place where someone just died. Maybe skirt around, come from a different angle. If
I'm
you're
just
gonna
gonna
go
bring
that
out.
approach.
I'm gonna bring out my pack of cigarettes and do a very quick smoke puff.
Tony's trying to put as much distance away from that death
yeah, you can
as
go.
possible.
Like
Yeah,
you
you
can
also have
go.
the briefcase.
My car is here.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to protect you. I'm trying to protect her.
I'm telling. I tell you, meet back at the Fireman's Club, or I don't know. That's the only place that we've met. We didn't. I have stick with Marcus. I have his phone number. I go and I take out my cigarette and I'm walking to my car. I'm like nonchalant, like I'm looking like surprised that there being there being police cars there, like
I'm just
like a drag
her.
and yeah.
So
What the
think
fuck?
I think what's going on is we're splitting the
Okay.
party.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, we're gonna.
No, I mean I need a reasonable.
No, I know.
need a reasonable fucking thing to be like, you know.
No, that's
Yeah.
fine. I'm not
Okay.
saying you shouldn't. We're just gonna do 2 different scenes.
Yep.
What is the PI doing?
He'd probably be sticking with
I
Tony.
did.
Okay.
Yeah. So you two have taken off down the alleyway. It's not a huge distance yet. Not like the others couldn't catch up, but you're not waiting. What are you doing? I keep forgetting your name, Leif.
Bobby?
Wow.
Bobby.
I already said I was sticking with her.
Right. So, Juniper, you need to make a performance acting or a deception or a bluff check.
I'll do a bluff check. That's another D20, right?
That is a D20 plus bluff or charisma if you don't have any ranks in it.
No, I have ranks in it.
Yeah.
Do I add like the total at in the thingy at the end there?
Yeah, you
Like
add
charisma 3 plus
the
1
number
plus
in
3.
total.
Yep, the total.
Okay.
You should have a pretty good bonus.
Yeah, I do.
Also, what talent did you take?
Charm.
Okay.
That's a 12. God, this dice is kind of hard to read. That's a 12 plus 7.
Oh,
19.
that's pretty good.
And
That is pretty good.
competence bonus all charisma based skill to half your charismatic hero level rounded up. So
Oh.
that's
One.
Another one.
18?
18.
Yeah, that's 18.
Alright, so
no,
you,
you said you had 12 plus 7 plus 1 is
That's a dirty
20.
that's 20. Yeah, that's 20.
Oh, my bad. Look, I can't count.
That's fine.
That's
You,
fine.
you would have passed at 18 anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
20.
So yeah, you tell us what you do. You're approaching the car trying to look surprised.
Yeah, I'm like, cause there's cop cars around my car, right? Or nearby. I'm like, I see. Do I see anyone anyone near the like the massive police cars? I think you mentioned there was one.
Well, yeah, there is one officer sitting in a car and he's talking on the radio. He hasn't noticed you yet.
Like, officer.
He turns and looks at you. What's the problem, ma'am?
That's well, I'm trying to get to my car. What's going on here?
Oh,
What
behind
happened?
that's your car behind me.
Yeah. Well, I rented it, but
Right. Yeah, we got a tip about possible violent crime upstairs, and this car was described as the vehicle the alleged perpetrator was driving.
What?
Do you have any explanation for that, ma'am?
I mean, no. I mean, I came here to research, like, dilapidated buildings, I guess, for an art project thing that I'm doing.
Oh, so you're a
don't-
student.
She's an actress.
No, I'm shush, and she's like, shush, and I'm also an artist. I'm mostly an artist these days.
I see.
Then she holds out a hand to shake. I'm Jennifer Jones.
It's nice to meet you. He briskly shakes your hand. Well, we are going to have to run the plates, but if they come back as the wrong car, then you'll be free to go.
I mean, I feel like this is some kind of setup, or at least a really malicious prank on me. And she's like trying to, like, looking like a really dejected teenager, because that's what she is. She's a dejected teenager. I'm like, anonymous tip that at least the car that looks like mine.
He hears a sound on his radio. Responds, and you hear somebody on the other end say that they've confirmed a dead body. He's now giving you the stink eye.
Okay, what's that look for?
Well, it looks like we did find a dead body upstairs, so I'm not so sure that your prank explanation is holding up to scrutiny, ma'am.
What does that have to do with me? I said I'm here to do a thing.
Understood.
For my art project.
And if that's true, then it's no problem. But you're going to have to wait for us to run the plates, and if they come back negative, then you'll be free to go.
I mean, sure, that's real fair. Let me just call my lawyer then.
Are you making an intimidate check?
Yeah.
Alright.
I have, why is that +4 on this calculation? That should be... Oh, because I didn't fucking put my bonus modifier, my, miss modifier thing.
Ah, yeah.
Sorry about that.
No, you're good.
Yeah, welcome back. Oh.
What'd I miss?
Juniper convinced a cop that... But not to immediately arrest her, basically.
Ah. Okay.
That's a 15 plus 7.
22. And that's to intimidate. He makes an opposed check.
Intimidate.
I'm sure. Pulling a Draco Malfoy. I'm sure my father would be real happy to hear about this. I want to...
Alright, yeah, you really got him.
It's your dad's
Okay,
Draco Malfoy.
let's take it easy. There's no need to get your lawyer involved. But you have to understand, I need to follow protocol. It could be my job on the line.
Right. Sure. And then you just take in an innocent person. You know what? That sounds like something. Never mind. Can I go?
God damn it. Oh. Alright, fine.
And besides,
You can go,
this is
but...
a rented car. Gosh. How do you know it? No one's just fucking around with me. Like, I'm that popular
Well,
these days.
that's what investigating is for. But, okay, we don't need to get your lawyer involved. That's more trouble than it's worth. Alright, yeah, you can go.
And then she just just gets in the car,
You just drive off.
expecting Bobby to follow. Obviously, drive her away. She drives.
Meanwhile, she's
Doesn't
carrying a
want
book.
Yes?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did say that she was doing a research thing.
Yep.
No, I missed that
Makes
part of
sense.
it, but
Yeah.
I like how nobody's bothered to check what the book is.
No,
that's for later.
that's for later. That's for in the car right now.
She's like, oh yeah, I'm doing a research project on Lord of the Rings, the Two Towers.
Yes, so,
No.
car is away.
Yeah.
Bigger part of the evidence. It still puts me there. But,
Yeah, but
I could just say that he offered me a drink. And I fucked
so
up.
many
Was there
layers
cameras
of,
on this place?
lawyers.
No, there was no cameras, I would assume, because of how run
This
down
place
the
is
place
so
is.
run down. Yeah.
Mm.
Yep. He just fucks off. Well, she fucks off to the I'm like, in my head, I want to plan out a route where it's like, where could they have possibly run, and then hopefully try and pick the guys up. I guess. I mean, suggest to Bobby if we could pick the guys up, if it'd be a good. Would it be? Or could we just go back to Armand? Or maybe not Armand. I don't know. That's the only place we know.
I mean, did he set you up?
After we drive a few blocks off, I pull over and try and get through to the family again.
All right.
Oh God, that's what he's doing.
So
I
we'll
send a
then cut
text
back
to
to the
the
other.
number on Marcus's business card.
Yeah, there you go.
It's Junie. It's Juniper.
Okay, cutting back to the other party, you get a text
Yeah.
message.
Yeah.
Marcus.
Check my
Got
phone.
the car
It
out.
looks like it's from that young lady, Juniper.
Meet at so and so cafe.
Yeah.
Not a cafe. I don't know.
Sure, it's
Back
the
alley.
it's the Starbucks at the corner of whatever
That's
and
so
whatever.
terrible.
Sunbucks. Sunbucks.
Funbucks, sure.
Like, yeah, looks like they got the car out.
You sure they ain't working with the cops at this point to try to save their own necks? I'm trying to pull. I don't know.
Nah. It takes, again, this doesn't really have the stink. But she and her bodyguard don't have the stink of pigs. That's for sure.
Can I roll sense motive on the text message? No, I'm just kidding. I mean, all right, we
Well-
can check it out. If it looks like it's covered in cops, we'll fucking bail. But
All right.
let's get to walking.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm trying to get us extricated. She gets the other people back with us.
Yes.
Mhm.
I hope you know that no matter how many times you make the call, it's going to be impossible to get through to anybody until this is over with.
Yes, but I will keep trying.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure. So, it's about 20 minutes until they arrive where you guys are. Just outside of the Sunbucks.
Mhm.
They come stumbling out of an alleyway. I assume you're still sitting in the car or standing next to it.
Yeah. We're still. I mean, I'm still in the car. I
I'm
wouldn't leave.
still
I
in
wouldn't
the
get out.
car. And I am against her getting out of the car as well in this situation.
Right.
Okay, so I guess we're walking up to the car. Tony's actively looking around
Yeah,
for.
hyper suspiciously, just craning his neck.
Yeah.
It seems clear.
Well, he's not even gonna say anything. He's just gonna open up the door, get in the back seat. Huh. All right. Fuck. Couldn't have stopped anywhere closer.
No,
Yeah, you wouldn't want to be too close.
I mean,
not
yeah,
without
but
being too suspicious. At least I don't know.
all right. Well,
Now we just look like we're picking up friends.
Yeah. Well, regardless, let's get this fucking briefcase back to Arm and Hammer, because fuck it, this shit's gone fucking bad.
You think we should go back to Ham? And I guess I have to see him anyway because of the show.
I mean,
This was a pure setup. Who else knew that we were gonna do this?
The
know
bartender.
what the hell happened?
That
I
I'm not
don't
sure.
know what the hell happened.
I mean,
You know,
I've been holding
it's
on to
either
this.
him or someone screwing
The
with him.
briefcase.
Yeah. The guy seemed to know him and not be afraid of him. Makes me think that the guy didn't just kill him. So,
I mean,
and if this
people
was an
backstab you.
true, but I mean, if this wasn't him trying to just off him, then right now we've got, his product, and it's better to return the product on a failed delivery than to run off with it.
Speaking from experience, are you? And she's like making grabby hands at the briefcase. But she's
any
put on the
better
glove.
ideas?
She's put on the glove.
It.
Grabby hands, yeah.
Yeah, grabby hands at the briefcase. Yes.
I mean, let's be real. Do we have any better ideas?
No.
So it's either confront him or lay low until I can get a hold of your family. What's your call?
Who's your family, and how do they? You know what? I'm not even going to ask at this point.
Okay.
Let's just.
I mean,
They
we
have
got
a
money.
lot of expensive lawyers.
What city doesn't rock with money? Fuck it. Let's just go to fucking Armand.
Okay.
I'm gonna step on him. Oh,
Okay,
you like
You might
that?
like that.
I'm going to remind you all that he sent you here.
Yes, he did. That's what I said. Like, you know what?
I explicitly
Uh,
think this is the wrong plan, but she's going to do it anyway,
yeah.
so I have to go
No,
along to make
I
sure
mean,
she
I mean,
doesn't
I'm
die.
not.
I mean,
I don't want to go back there. My plan is, DM. Can I say that my family has a warehouse that I've that I've that I've fucking repurposed as an art studio. A unit, not a warehouse, a unit, like
I mean,
a unit,
yeah, you could probably
a
like
storage unit.
yeah, like you could probably visit yeah, just like a random room or building, small building owned by your family. Sure.
That I've repurposed into my studio.
Right.
It's very important, you see.
I mean, having some place you could go and think things through and make decisions outside of the car would be good.
Yeah.
Honestly, the Sunbucks wouldn't be the worst because you're pretty far from the building. But
The only thing about here would be we'd need somebody to go ditch the car at least 2 or 3 blocks
I mean, this
away.
this is a rented car that I rented off of an app. I could just leave it wherever and they'll come pick it up themselves. Doesn't matter. So, whatever works.
So you want to drop off the car and then
Yeah.
take the subway or something like that to a place?
I mean, drive a couple blocks away. Drop the car there. We come back here for a drink. I should have packed my fucking tequila, my bottle of tequila from home or something.
Ah, yes,
This
my
was the
road
day that I was
tequila.
having- Yes. My adventure tequila.
Well, on your way to being a Lindsay Lohan, I can see.
Look. But yeah, no, I'm kidding. Let's just get the fuck out, and I'm gonna I'm gonna end the contract with this car.
Okay. So, is the plan to go sit down and think it through, or to go to like a safe place and do
Well,
it there?
I mean, go to a safe place first, I guess.
Yeah.
Don't know what the safe place is.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Is like, where specifically do you want to go? Into the coffee shop, one of your homes, a building that her family owns, an office.
I'd like to go to that storage unit that I mentioned, but we're gonna leave the car here and take an Uber there. A boober? What was it? A rube?
Ruber, yeah, I like that.
We're gonna take a ride
A
share.
ruber? Yeah,
A rift.
that's what a ruber is.
a Rift. Jeez. Fuck. Rift is so good.
Yeah, a rift. That's what it's gonna be called from now on. Yeah.
Calling a rift, where are we going? Because he was like, Armin has my business card, so he knows my business location.
Yeah. Oh, I was gonna think
you.
about that.
So who knows if he knows about your private studio? How many people know about
He
that private
doesn't.
studio?
Nobody knows. That's what this guy.
Yeah, nobody knows, and hopefully no one will know.
Yeah,
Especially my
and that's-
parents.
Yeah, that's what she's like. That's what she's saying. Nobody knows. So that's how it's hopefully gonna stay. Oh,
It's not a
fuck
huge
it.
number.
Right.
Yeah, it's not.
So,
It's more people than I'd like. Let's go there.
Rift driver comes by. Everybody gets in. He makes basic small talk. And drops you off across the street from the building.
I go to the. I guess it's one of those places that has. Do these places, just storage units, have like a front office? They probably do, right?
Yeah, they, like a lot of them would. Depends on the time of day whether they'd be open. They definitely would in the middle of the afternoon on a Wednesday.
You don't have 24 access to your own apartment.
Well, yeah,
thing?
she would have 24-hour access because she probably has a key.
She does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You probably wouldn't even,
Probably.
you wouldn't even need to go to the office if you didn't want to.
No. Okay. Good. I'm wondering if it's one of those places that you gotta access via
No, you
That
should
the
be able.
front office is there.
Like the office is there if
Okay.
you want to like start renting or get a bigger thing or whatever.
Okay,
but
good.
If you've already got a storage unit, you can just go open it up, do whatever you want.
Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go to that place.
Yeah.
Come on.
So you
Nobody knows about this place. Hear me?
Mm-hmm. So it opens up.
She goes to everyone.
It's about 15 feet deep, 15 feet wide, big old cube.
Yep. There's there's a couch, comfy couch, and a bunch of canvases on the side, covered with sheets. There's a nice rug that's splotched with paint.
Mm-hmm.
I sit on the sofa.
It doesn't smell like paint. She's
Is there
made
like
sure.
a table or anything in here?
Yeah. Less a table and more like a shelf, a shelving thing
Okay.
I pull
where
out
her
the
art
bottle
supplies
of-
are.
Yeah, like it's close enough to
Uh,
the couch that you could like put your drink on it.
I pull out the bottle of whiskey that I keep here.
Keep here. I like that. That tells so much of a story. I love that. The bottle of whiskey that I keep here.
Come on,
All
it's
right.
not that bad.
I spend
Yeah,
a
so
lot
she-
of time here.
You do. She closes it to like enough that it's kind of closed, but there's a gap underneath.
Right.
This place is also not rented in my name, so nobody knows about it.
Right. Yeah, it's
Written
probably...
it's in Marcus's name.
No, it would be rented in like her dad's name or mom's name or whatever.
Yeah,
It's in an alias's
they
name.
don't know.
Probably in an LLC's name. In all honesty.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
All right.
Of
All right,
legal
so-
entities.
So
Yeah.
Tony sets down the briefcase kind of like in the middle of where they're all sitting. So what are we doing?
Well, I'm drinking.
She
See,
eyes
there's no
the
inspiration
bottle.
in this system, but you would have gotten one. That's great.
She's like, considering some of the stuff that I do as an actress, I hope I'd have an idea in situations like these. But I guess I never thought I'd be in a situation like this. So, I don't know. Well, for now, we've got the legal weight of my family's name behind me.
We do. I highly doubt we do.
Mm.
maybe.
Well, I wasn't speaking of we as in you.
The royal.
No.
It wasn't the royal we, it was the two of us we.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I mean, nobody knows that you were with me in the first place, so unless
Yeah.
you touched something in that house, which I did, but you know.
Only thing I touched is in front of me.
You've still got that book, by the way.
I do. What is that book?
The book doesn't have like a name on the cover. It looks like like a really... It's like a big, thick book, but it doesn't really have anything on the cover. When you open it up and flip through it, you see a bunch of writing that doesn't make any sense and a bunch of weird diagrams and like... It looks like, I don't know, ASL, but wrong.
I mean, I know ASL.
Yeah.
She figures she looks at it. It's like it looks like. Anyone know like sign language of any kind here? Of any kind?
I mean,
This
yeah.
looks like-
Let me see. Let me see the book.
You take a look at it,
It's
and
either-
that's not
It's either that.
sign language. It's just like weird hand gestures, like diagrams of how to do them.
Are they gang signs?
I mean, they could be. They're none that you've ever seen, but
I've got Streetwise.
yeah. Go ahead. Knowledge Streetwise.
All right, knowledge
What's my-
Streetwise.
It's my
That
turn.
is a what the? Oh, that's a 5 plus knowledge Streetwise 7, so 12.
That's none that you've ever seen, but you do know that new gangs form all the time.
Like, what type of nerd makes a book out of street signs?
I mean,
You
Might
look
be
like the kind of
past
nerd
those
who would
stuff.
actually. She's scrolling. She gets back the book. She's scrolling through
Right.
like flipping through the pages. It's like, is this some kind of cult? This looks weird. This is weird. This whole thing, I guess, is weird. But this is weird.
It's definitely weird.
Well, it's almost like something invisible killed that dude. And that's unsettling. Because those weren't
I
done
thought it
by
was-
anything.
I thought it was something on the freaking briefcase that did it. I mean, he touched the briefcase and then he melted.
No, he contorted.
Yeah, his rib did a pop out thing. Oh.
You got the old backwards
Yeah.
legs.
Yeah, it's like,
Backwards
if I
leg.
had more time to actually study the body, I could have a better idea of what might
Could
have
be some
caused the
sort of
injury,
chemical weapon.
but no chemical weapon I know
Yeah.
of. could
No
do
disease
such a
or
thing.
poison or anything you know of could cause somebody to do that.
So,
Can I try and open the
you're-
briefcase?
You know of.
Yeah,
You're
you
gonna
can
try to open the briefcase.
Yeah. What was in the briefcase? Someone died for it.
All right, there is a combination lock.
You know,
Let me try 1, 2, 3.
Okay, 1, 2, 3 does not open it.
Is it 1, 3, 5?
No.
Is it 3, 2, 1?
Nope.
Oh.
And you're all out of ideas.
Yes. And I put the briefcase down. Oh.
Okay, so she's messing with the
Roller
locks and it
coaster.
didn't kill her, right?
Yeah, she's fine.
Does a nat 20 disable device?
Okay. Yeah, minus. Well, natural
Well,
20
yeah.
doesn't really do anything in the system other than get you a
It's
20.
26 before penalties, so
22.
22.
Yeah, using your car break-in
The
kit.
tools on hand.
Yeah. You manage to get in and get a look at the tumbler, and you figure it looks like the combination is probably 442. So you try it, and it opens.
No, he's gonna announce it to let someone else try it. He's
Okay.
not gonna actually open this.
I mean, she's gonna do it anyway. 442.
Yeah.
And yep,
I mean,
it-
dying like that would be pretty exciting.
The lock comes off.
Tony's gonna step away.
All right. And
He
you open
opens
it.
it.
A
Do I
caustic.
die horrifically?
Well, that depends.
She opens it.
A caustic green gas emanates from it. Everybody needs to make
Oh.
a fortitude save.
What's the
Do it.
fortitude save?
It's 1d20 plus your fortitude.
Yeah.
Would be
Oh,
a great time to
joy.
fail it.
This is where I needed the nat 20.
That's a
15
that's a
isn't that bad.
14. That's a 14. That's 13 plus. Sorry, that's the number you'd roll plus fortitude, right?
Yes.
Base save. Yeah. Okay. Should we add con into this,
Your fort-
No.
or is that?
But
no?
it is fortitude
Doesn't
is
matter.
con based.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah. So yeah, it should be base save plus your ability mod, which should be con. And
Nah,
unless
I
you
mean,
get
it's
something
still
else to
0.
add to it.
It's still
Yeah,
0.
same.
Doesn't matter. It's still 0. I just wanted to
Zero.
know.
Don't matter.
Yeah.
I just wanted
Same
to know.
here.
Yeah.
Yep.
Look,
So who got better than a 14?
I did.
I rolled 13 plus 1. I think. just now.
Okay, you got
14.
exactly 14.
Yeah. Meets it.
What about the
Is
other
it still
two?
meets it beats it?
Do
Yes,
we need to
meets it,
roll as
beats it.
well?
Everybody in that little room has to roll.
This
I got a
is the studio, so
15
I've had it.
plus
But you're good.
2, so 17.
And Marcus?
I got a 10.
Okay.
Oh,
So-
poor Marcus.
As it emanates out, 3 of you are able to hold your breath before you inhale it. Marcus does not.
Oh,
So for those of you
shit.
who made your save, you take. Let me do the rolling.
oh. Well, she immediately closes it when she sees the green gas. emanating from it.
He did say don't open it.
3 acid damage.
Okay.
Ow.
Marcus takes 3 acid damage, plus starts suffocating,
Ow.
plus another 6 damage. So 9.
Oh,
Jesus.
he's
I'm at -1.
unconscious.
I am
So
dying.
Well,
he first aid
oh.
that.
I drag Marcus out into the
Yeah.
fresh air.
Tony
Right.
will open the door and get out.
So yeah, opening the door would dissipate it in 1 turn.
Yeah.
Yeah, rush to open the door, dragging Marcus out, and the like caustic gas just dissipates up into the atmosphere.
Well, that was a
So
bad
there's
idea.
a lot to take in here.
What the fuck?
Yeah, what was that? How was it in the
Was it-
briefcase without eating the briefcase?
Was it visibly green? Like,
Oh yeah, like this was fart gas.
anyone good at chemistry?
I mean,
Can
it
you
could have
make-
just been in a case, and when it opens up, it breaks and opens and lets out the gas. That's not uncommon. I mean, it's not common, but
This is the
Concepts.
second time it's been opened.
did he actually get it open the first time?
No.
No. See, he just touched it and then fucked up, died.
So why was there like a caustic gas in there if the guy was going to get killed anyway?
That's a good question. That's. I'm going to steal your thoughts, TM, and make it my character's internal monologue.
So, maybe we should not let him die out on us. He doesn't look very good.
Yeah.
Do I look like I can do first aid? Nobody call 911.
Also, don't call 911 if somebody needs first aid. Don't do that.
Yeah.
That's
I mean,
just
he is actively dying on us right now, so...
yeah.
Does anybody know how to help?
On that
We
note,
should have
make a stabilize check.
What's the stabilize check?
1d100.
Can I use a percentile?
93.
Yes, that's what it is. 93. 93?
Yeah.
You stabilize at -1.
Okay. So...
Wait.
We don't
What?
have any way...
He doesn't seem to still be dying. Poke, poke.
He seems to be breathing, which is a good sign, because you saw that he breathed in the gas. And it did a number on your skin. Imagine what it would do to his lungs.
Oh.
Okay, so...
Oh no, it did a thing on my skin.
Oh yeah, you've got
no.
some mild burns.
Oh shit. She leaves the room.
I mean,
oh,
I was
that's
out.
concerning
Tony
for
was
her.
outside. Tony was outside, so...
Wait, does everyone make that percentile check or what? Like,
No, just
sorry,
him.
what was it?
No.
That was
Yeah,
because
okay.
he was at below 0 hit points. He was dying.
Mhm.
When you're dying, you have to make a stabilize check every turn until either you stabilize or you lose 1 HP each turn.
Okay,
until you die.
I've seen people help people during this situation. I don't know what exactly. Oh, me, the player doesn't know what to do, but my character maybe has an idea, but she doesn't really have any, like, she doesn't have treat injuries. Treat injury is a skill, a trained skill. No?
You can use treat injury for some basic stuff without taking a rank in it, but to use like a first aid kit or a trauma kit or do surgery or anything like that, you need ranks. And he's the one who has treat injury.
Tony will try it if no one else has... If no one else goes to try it, I guess. He's not trained in it. He's not good at it. You'd be better than Tony, but I can guarantee that. But Tony will try if no one else will.
I mean,
I have
everyone's
+1.
gonna try at this point.
Well, seeing as I did stabilize,
Mm-hmm.
there is nothing anybody of you can do that you can do untrained.
That's what I figured.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
I
it's
thought
now
there
just
was one other thing, but yeah.
medicine check. I think technically you can do medicine check to give him like one hit
Is
point or
he?
something like that.
I'm going up to Marcus. I'm like snap at his ear. Are you like? Oh well, not snapping. Are you like? Can I see? Is he awake? Is
No,
he?
he's unconscious.
Or is he completely fucked up? Oh,
But he is
he's up.
breathing. You can clearly see that.
Okay, great.
I do the open the eyes and look to see if his eyes react.
They do.
Oh wait, no. You can get because I've stabilized. You can do the DC 15 revive an unconscious character.
Oh, that works.
Yeah.
Ah,
Okay.
I can't do it if I haven't stabilized first.
All right, fair enough.
Mhm.
I misunderstood that.
Okay.
So I guess I'm
Right,
trying
that's
that
good.
with my amazing +1.
So you need to roll 14 or
Yeah.
better. You've got.
I got a
25%.
3, so 4.
Okay.
Is there a penalty for
No.
super under?
There's no failure. There's no failure threshold on this one.
Okay.
You could just take 10.
Yeah, just take 10. Or I
No,
could.
Well, you
because
could.
I
You
need a
have got
15.
He couldn't. Anybody that can get a 15 can take 10.
So I
No
guess
one has a +5 to it.
no,
And get
except
rolling.
for the
No.
guy that's asleep.
I
I
rolled.
mean that
a
or we
13.
just rest for the night.
Can I take 20 since there's no penalty for failure?
Yeah, I guess you could.
Okay, I take 20.
All right.
It just takes a while.
Yeah. Instead
Just
of
slapping him a bunch.
instead of taking 30 seconds, it takes 20 times as long.
So 10 minutes.
Yeah.
So like 3
10
minutes?
Like 10 minutes.
Oh, damn.
10 minutes isn't bad.
He spends quite a long time trying to do some sort of CPR, slapping him across the face,
Wow. I mean, I was
pouring
kinda-
water on him, whatever he can think of. And eventually, he comes to.
Apparently, pouring whiskey down his throat is not the answer.
Like, oh God.
You're now drunk, soaking wet. Your face hurts.
Uh,
In addition to the
looks
chemical
quite healthy.
burns inside him and outside him.
Yeah.
Well, look, it wasn't very well thought out.
Yeah, so
You're paying for
but-
medical bills.
until you can get
I'm-
until you can gain a hit point somehow, I'm going to say you're sickened because of pain.
Wow.
He ain't dead. This is all fucked. I think it might be time to not go back to that club ever again.
No, it's time to firebomb that club at the earliest convenience.
Yeah.
Fucking anarchy cop over here.
Like I said, I'm not a cap.
No.
Can I look at Tony. Can I see the ad that you guys decided on a whim
Yeah.
to come here for?
Yeah, let me pull it up on my phone.
Yes. Unlike the
The
person
ad
who
is
decided
gone.
to
Yeah,
do
error
sketchy-
404.
Error 404?
It's gone.
What the hell?
Did any of you take screenshots of this ad?
No.
Who
Web
takes?
screenshots of
No
it.
one does that.
Do you know how many jobs I get off of this website? Like, at least 2 or 3 a
No.
week.
I don't do that kind of stuff. I don't know what you guys do.
Like, no, I've got a real career.
Maybe I sell stuff on Etsy, and that's no, on
Betsy. It's Betsy.
On Betsy, yeah.
Sell
On
stuff on Betsy,
G-Bay.
maybe.
G minor bay? No, that's worse.
No, G-Bay, only G-Bay, not G minor Bay.
Nope. Absolutely not.
So
G
no,
minor bay.
none of you took a screenshot. Is it gone on your end too, Marcus? I'm sorry, by the way. I didn't really expect Caustic Gas to come out.
I mean, who could have?
I mean, it's better
Me
than
on a good
bomb.
day.
I expected something to go bad, but I always expect something to go bad.
All right, so you're the detective. You're back awake. You might be sickened, but at least you can still think. Do you want to do something to take away the penalty for being sickened? Do you have like a treat injury kit or first aid?
I
I've got
don't have my medical kit with me because it's very
a
heavy.
first aid kit here.
Okay, that will.
Like it's a studio.
That'll do him enough.
Like I accidentally cut myself here all the time. So here you go.
Excellent.
Got your average first aid stuff.
Oh yeah, even without it, I have a high enough check that I can restore the 1d4 points of HP that I can.
Mm-hmm.
Isn't it 1d4 plus 1?
No, it's only 1d4. I didn't take the
Oh, yeah.
because it's a trait that talent.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. I restored 4 HP.
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
So you
Cool.
take care of some of your external and internal wounds.
Somehow.
Yep. I guess it would be like knowing to like get lots of air in there and try to clean up this passageway.
Like I've just opened the window up above in the storage area, like the unit. Opened it. Okay. Well, turned on the vent.
You don't feel. You still don't feel great, but it's not bad enough for you to have a condition anymore. You're no longer sickened. In the Pathfinder system, sickened and nauseated they also refer to levels of pain in addition to just feeling unwell.
Yikes. Okay. Oh yeah. So ad turns up error 404. None of you took a screenshot of what this ad looked like.
So let's I guess. But I was sorry. Go ahead.
Go on.
Oh, I was going to suggest that the detective maybe take a second to think things over, because I will tell you that there is, like, you guys have some evidence to work with, and maybe a few skill checks could get you to a conclusion. Because you need to know something. You need to come up with some information, or you're just flapping in the wind here.
I mean, yeah. What?
It's like, obviously it was a setup by Mr. Arm & Hammer, but not completely by him, because the way the guy died originally wasn't what was supposed to happen to him. He was supposed to have what happened to me was supposed to happen to that guy, but somebody beat us to the punch.
Well, why don't you make an investigate check?
Uh, 21.
Perfect. You think about it for a second, and you realize that if you hadn't broken the window, you would have been trapped in that room with this acidic gas that would have killed you very quickly and probably destroyed all evidence.
Somebody's trying to kill me.
So it may be that the way the guy died was intended, and this was meant to kill whoever made the delivery and clean up the crime scene.
And I guess we have to thank whoever killed the guy of doing it quickly.
Maybe we can thank him the same way.
I mean, he needed to, like, for whatever reason, he had to kill that guy in a different manner.
Yeah.
You also have this book that she threw at the window and brought with her. It's a bound book without any obvious marks on the covers, and inside it has a bunch of script you've never seen before. Looks like occult imagery and, like, hand signs.
Can I? While he's doing his detective thingy.
Occult hand signs.
Okay. You find a bunch of stuff about, like, Satanism and scaremongering about all of that. You find a couple of things referring to like Naruto fanfics.
I don't recognize these hand signs on any of those.
No.
Is there any check I can make to kind of decipher the book?
Linguistics. Whoever has linguistics.
Oh, no.
Can I?
Research.
I'm trying to recall
Oh,
the guy that we saw in the room, that apartment.
Mr. Italian.
Yeah, Mr. Italian guy. I already forgot his name.
Vincent.
Oh, I know, but I mean Juniper has forgotten his name already. Just dead guy, rib pop guy.
Right.
Vinny.
She's trying to.
that's my cousin there.
That's your cousin? I'm sorry. The way he greeted us and everything, did it look like he was I don't know, like he was afraid or like shocked or like wary of our presence there?
Only
Other
the
than
fact
that
that
one
there were so
comment
many
that
of
he
you.
made.
Yeah, only that there were so many of you. That was weird to him. But he was clearly expecting the delivery. So I don't think he knew he was dying. But if you recall, he did like, as soon as he started to feel something was wrong, start looking around trying to find something.
The window.
And he ultimately found a window and gestured at it before he did a Silent Hill.
Because he did do a Silent Hill. I don't know. I bring that up. Like he was looking at the window. What?
And you do recall that window closed on its own.
Yeah, and that window closed on its own. Or the window just dropped down on its because it has a faulty latch thing. I don't know.
Well, at this point, I have a feeling that it may have been. Can I try to recall if the window was closed when we first entered?
Wisdom check. Oh no, that's intelligence. That's intelligence.
I remember it closing, but
yeah. Anybody who made the perception check at the time noticed that it closed.
Yeah, I did. If you asked that question, I said, yeah, it closed.
Yeah, it definitely closed.
I think Tony's the only one who failed that check.
Yeah, I was trying to recall whether or not it was closed when we got in there.
No, it was open, definitely. It was open when he gestured to it.
I was just wondering if it had opened partway through him putting it down, and that's why he gestured to it, that it wasn't supposed to be open, and something had come in.
Possible. Something about it being open definitely got his attention.
Some weird CIA fucking camo tech.
Maybe he's got monsters on his tail or something. Look at this shit.
maybe it was one of those weird stealth drones they're talking about.
You're still flipping through that book, right?
Yeah, I am. In fact, while we're flipping through it, I'm like fucking around with the hand signs. I'm like,
oh, interesting.
Yeah.
All right.
Trying to figure out a way for Tony to do that. I just haven't found a good reasoning for him to do it.
Okay.
It's like
after
it's curious.
Yeah. You find one diagram that looks entirely doable. You can't make out any of the other stuff. Like, you don't know if it's giving you further instructions or like if this is even instructions. But you start imitating the hand signs. Let's get a intelligence check.
Intelligence, that's also a D20. All skills are D20, yes?
Yeah, you have at least an int of 10, right?
Sorry?
Your int is at least 10, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's 12, in fact. That's a nat 20. Holy shit.
Okay. Perfect.
You cast Fireball. Everybody make a reflex save.
21, but not 20.
No. as you're doing that, what's on your mind?
I would just like some clarity into the situation. I guess I'm scared, but I want clarity.
Clarity. All right.
Yeah.
That's going to be hard to represent.
Interpret.
If you're casting prestidigitation.
There's just a mirror in front of me.
Yeah, I guess. It's got to be one of its effects. It polishes a piece of glass. Or not a piece of glass. Let's see. Can you be thinking something else that could make more sense?
I mean, you didn't give me
clean so much it's smeared.
The book?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, what does prestidigitation? This is why
generally
you should,
it makes flashing
yeah.
light.
It does a lot
of
of little things. It's one of the most versatile spells as long as you're creative. Here, let me get it for you.
I mean, she didn't do a lot of running, or else I'd say she still might be sweaty and feeling grimy, and maybe she cleaned herself. Like her clothes.
It could just change the color of the book, honestly.
I mean,
yeah, that's the book becomes clear.
Actually, that's not bad. Yeah, the cover of the book becomes translucent.
She goes through her like little so with her outfit she's got this like sling bag, a small pouch sling bag that's across her chest.
Mm-hmm.
She looks into the bag and is like, I didn't take any drugs today, did I? I don't think I did.
Unless you got dosed before when we were at the club, no.
You think that gas might have had acid in it?
And she acid damage.
Yeah.
And she picks up the
effect.
book. I'm imagining you like because she's doing this like mindlessly, and you all are chatting between yourselves.
Yeah.
And she sees what's happening to the book cover. Like she like picks up the book and she turns it around. Like she shows it to the. Well, she closes. She's got her thumbs to mark the place where the page is.
Mm.
Like, I'm Bobby.
Yeah.
Is this how books
see-through
work?
For you? Do books do this? I tend to read ebooks these days or audiobooks. They don't
normally
do this,
no,
right?
the covers do
They
not change color.
After he says color, and you start thinking about the concept, it actually solidifies and becomes purple. Your favorite color.
I'm like, huh. Oh, this is a nice shade of purple. Now I'm thinking about this one exact shade of purple.
And that's what it becomes.
And it changed. Like, do you think that gas had drugs in it? Do drugs gases
More
have like
do drugs
tamper
gases
with my whiskey?
I wouldn't. You know I drink from that too sometimes. No.
I don't know, can you turn other things different colors?
And then she's like,
You do the hand signs and you point it at Bender and try and change him another color.
Doesn't need to. This lasts an hour. She could just go.
Yeah, she looks at your black. You're wearing a black suit, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's about to be a purple suit.
Bobby, you're wearing a black suit.
Blackish, yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Your suit turns mauve.
Yeah, your suit now has like a matte
Like a mauve
mauve color about it.
Mauve pinstripes. Told you what was their color.
You can't create a pattern though if it's not pinstripe already.
Oh. Okay, fine.
Yeah,
It's just
make a
mauve. I told you
color-
mauve is their color.
Yeah, a color, small mark, or symbol appear on an object or surface for 1 hour.
Well.
And
Okay.
as soon as you did that, the book went back to its original color.
You know,
I'm gonna think about my hair. Gonna
Okay.
color it strikingly neon blue.
Your hair becomes a striking neon blue, and his suit jacket goes back to normal.
This is really
The
useful.
very, very
This is
dark
really
blue.
useful.
all right. That's not. Let me see
This
that
is-
book.
This is really
So
useful.
those hand signs allow you to change the color of things.
Apparently.
That has
Ooh,
got to
can
be
it
the
be-
worst
From the
cult
bottle?
ability ever.
Huh? Say again?
That's got to be the worst cult ability ever.
Oh, come on. Look at how it colored my hair really nicely, and I
Well-
won't have to deal with hair damage.
It's definitely a better cult ability than the ability to drink poison and die.
I mean, I'd rather. Well, yeah.
I mean, we nearly did.
So does this mean you're
I-
entertaining the possibility that this is actual magic?
I'm mostly
I'm just
entertaining
thinking that
the
I'm high
possibility
on
that
acid.
I've
Right.
taken drugs, but that is
Yeah.
my backup plan.
Well, you could ask the others to see if they're all seeing the same thing as you. You wouldn't
Yeah.
be having identical hallucinations.
Yeah, I'm like, so
yeah, but I
is my
might be
hair
hallucinating
strikingly
them
blue to all of
actually.
you?
Yeah, her hair is like a light neon blue.
Alright.
Okay,
And
so
the-
everyone, write down what you see, and I'm gonna take a nap. And if the writing says the same thing when I wake up, then it's not drugs.
That's one way to take a quick nap. Yeah, that's good.
I lie down on the couch.
Can Tony try a different page
Yeah.
than what she was doing? So. Just...
Only a handful of these pages will even be doable.
Right. He's gonna see if there's another one in that same vein, but not the same one that she's doing. So let's go for another cantrip.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a cantrip without verbal components.
But yeah, it's like Marcus would go. It's like, so the book first one translucent, then purple, then the suit, then the hair,
Yep.
Yeah.
and everybody else saw that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is
what
it
it says
possible
right
to have
here where I
shared
wrote it down.
hallucination? Is
You're
shared
the one that has a
hallucination the thing?
psychology level. Like, roll.
That's true. That's true. I do.
Untrained
Behavioral
spell check.
sciences. No, it's a behavioral sciences thing.
Yeah.
Okay, that's a level. That's a 9. I rolled a 9 on that.
You're not aware of any you don't know if mass hallucinations work like this. You write about them being a thing, but you really don't know anything about them.
Oh.
Time to Google
Like,
mass
oh,
hallucinations, right?
Yeah, research check.
Ooh. Is research a skill? A learned trained
I'm
only?
It's
skill?
untrained.
I'm actually trained in it.
But you
too.
can just do
Oh,
it
go-
anyway.
do it.
But
Whoever's got the
Tony's-
highest research can do it, and the others can aid another to make sure that you succeed.
Yeah,
okay,
I'm gonna
I guess
aid him.
I guess I'll temporarily put down the book until they look into this. So I will roll.
Mhm.
I will attempt to get to sleep.
Fuck it. I'm gonna go ahead and give myself an action point.
Oh, okay.
But I'm also aiding.
Sure.
I don't know.
You
How does aid work?
you roll, and you have to get a DC 15. If you succeed, he gets
Okay.
+2 to his check.
Okay.
I've rolled a 4. Nice. So that's
You rolled a
14 before any
Okay.
beating.
You are no help.
Is sick man gonna help at all?
Not
Can
unless
I-
I can substitute investigate for research.
No.
I mean, you can
And-
always just try rolling it, and if you
Well,
don't roll...
I did rolls. Like it's a 12. If I could use
Okay.
my investigate rather
Nah.
than that, it would have helped.
So,
I,
by
um,
myself, I got 21.
Well, that's yeah, okay.
So I'm thinking about the club again, glitter gold, and I'm like, and as I'm thinking glitter gold, can I have glitter gold suddenly pop up in the air above us?
Yeah, you create
My hair is
you create a
normal.
tiny illusion of like golden glitter on your face.
I was more thinking about the air above us
Nah,
being
that's
glitter
too
gold.
advanced for prestidigitation.
That'd be like
That's
minor
so
illusion.
sad.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Okay, yeah,
Oh.
I just become glittery gold. Like I'd sprayed myself with
Yep.
a bottle of glitter.
Save you
I'll
on
be right
makeup
back.
a little bit.
Mhm.
Makeup
Yeah.
or hair dye. So, research 21.
Okay, so this was the research to find out what?
If you can have shared mass hallucinations.
Okay, so you learn about how mass hallucinations work, and they tend to be much more like broad than this. This sort of odd specificity can only really happen when there's a person of authority making a claim about an event that other people are going along with or don't remember very well, especially if it's something that happened a while ago. This does not feel at all like a mass hallucination.
No.
Yeah, this don't fit the hallucination thing. That's weird. And
I give myself a red
I don't
clown nose.
feel like I'm high.
I don't either. But I would like it. But it's a better answer than this is magic.
I mean, yeah, the only thing we can really do, he picks up the grimoire again and goes back to looking for another spell, is, let's try something else.
Yep. I'm trying to find one that will make sense.
I give myself a red clown nose. No, I just have that somewhere in my drawers.
I think it would
For
just
days
turn
when
the
I feel
tip
like
of
I'm
your
a
nose
clown.
red.
Yeah.
Okay.
Nah, clown shit.
But it can
It's
do
clown
other
shit.
stuff, you just have to think about it. Like, you could clean something or make it appear dirty.
Oh. She's looking at her rug and like lamenting that it's got the paint spots. Like, oh, I should probably clean that. That would be nicer if it was cleaner.
A little
I guess it's clean now.
little 5-foot square appears to be cleaned. As though somebody
I mean, it's just
vacuumed
a small. It's literally just a small like circle rug. So I guess it's the perfect square that's clean.
Yeah, the perfect square on a circle rug.
Yeah. Like that's so weird. That's so specific. But not at the same time. Like, who made this? Who decided that it would be 5-foot square? Like, well, who decided it would be a square shape? I don't know if it's 5 foot.
Interesting.
Is there any other spell?
Oh yeah, there are a few.
Oh.
The only one that stands out the most is control flames, but there needs to be open fire for that to do anything. So I'm looking for another.
So he might have tried it, but it didn't do anything.
Yeah,
Unless
yeah.
someone coincidentally lighting a cigarette at the time.
Oh, yes. I'm like,
Okay,
fuck, I
here's
need a
one.
cigarette.
There is whiskey here.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh no, purify. No, that's a level 1 spell.
No.
Is that control alcohol?
Alcohol? Alright, so I need to roll a untrained spellcraft check.
It's just an intelligence check, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, where's the D20? Let's go this one.
I love how weirdly shaped D10s are.
That would be 9.
9 is not enough.
No. No, that one doesn't work.
Like, let me see. Let me try. I do the same thing.
We're gonna have a wizard here.
That's an 11.
11 will do it.
What does it do?
Firebolt.
Oh God, no.
It just kills.
I like
Thankfully,
It
that
ends
has
up
verbal
hitting-
components.
It's firebolt and it ends up hitting fucking Marcus and he's back down.
That was the second time I died today.
Alright, what it does is launch the book across the room.
What?
And it
What?
hits the wall hard enough to cause damage.
Oh, damn it.
How come you can throw it that hard like that, but you can't throw it and break a window?
It wasn't doing the thing that made it throw that hard. Okay, Bobby, if you want to be that sassy with me,
I think
what
he's
do you
drunk.
call this? Are you drunk? Are you drunk?
I just said magic.
Or there's that famous quote, any significantly advanced technology is indistinguishable from magic.
That's true.
I
But what
prefer
am I
any
pressing?
significantly advanced magic is indistinguishable from science.
Damn, that's good.
It is actually a Futurama quote.
Yeah, I don't remember that one, but that's fucking good.
It's from the latest season.
Okay.
All right.
Okay. So, change colors, threw this thing without actually throwing it. Magic?
Not just
Magic.
that, threw it harder than you could ever possibly throw something.
Yeah. That wall's dented. Is
Yeah.
it dented? I don't know what storage units are
Yeah, if
made with.
it's made of aluminum, it would be dented.
Yeah, so Tony gets up, pulls the book out of the dent. Is it damaged?
The book seems to be okay. The book is oddly resilient.
Huh.
Let me see that.
She looks to the book. Oh, magic book, will you reveal to us your secrets? What's going on?
If
Are we
only.
fucking tripping? Does it reveal to
Bobby
me its
gets up
secrets,
and
John?
asks for the book. I want to check something.
All right.
He smacks the table with it. The book is still fine, right?
Book's fine.
You know, this
Okay.
is the type of book you could beat someone with. It's pretty tough. Here.
Jennifer looked at the book
Man,
considering
he is
me.
drunk.
I
You
go
could
up
be
to the book,
anyone with a book
attempt to
if
try
you
to
try hard
rip
enough.
well.
Sorry, you were saying, Marcus?
I attempt to rip a page out of the book.
It's actually quite resilient. Just your normal effort isn't enough to tear a page.
Wow. You're putting
Do
real
you-
effort into it.
Do you want to like really push it and tear a page out?
Yeah, one towards the back. If I can see any blank pages.
There are a couple of blank pages, yeah.
I was about to say, just as they're ripping out, and it's like, well, there went the third level spell.
Well, that's how you make a scroll.
Yeah, right?
So yeah, you don't have to roll, but it's like you're trying to tear fabric. That's how tough this
Whoa.
paper is.
I
But yeah, you do rip it out. But damn, that was in there good.
don't. I am generally a person of science. This makes no sense.
Maybe
Mass hallucinations don't work like this.
so. The guy that had this,
Magic?
for some reason,
Mhm.
they killed him in a different way than they were going to kill you. Could that have anything to do with this book, or maybe something he could do that you couldn't?
I mean, this book to Juniper's mind is like a non. Well, it's strange, but it's like like she just got it out of a whim and threw it at the window.
Mm-hmm. It was very serendipitous.
She looks at the book. Did you compel me, book? She asks the book. Did you compel me, book?
The book does
that what
not
you
show
did?
any signs of intelligence.
She takes the book. Are you lying to me, book? Joking.
No, I get it. That's cool. It's funny. All right. Can you maybe think of one test you can do to be 100% sure that yes, actually now you can do magic because you used stuff in this book?
We could try filming it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Somebody take up their phone and start recording. And what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
As far as you
I
know,
mean,
you can
I
still
still-
change stuff's color at least.
Yeah, I'm gonna change my hair color from the spectrum of the rainbow.
Oh, it
The-
already changed. It changed back when you put the glitter on you. You just didn't notice.
Oh yeah, I know. I mean, a person, no. I'm gonna change my hair color from the down the rainbow of colors, the Roy G. Biv.
Okay.
So
So your
change
hair
red,
goes
then
through.
orange, then yellow.
Your hair goes
Yep.
through the entire like primary and secondary color spectrum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it does. It takes like 10 seconds, but you do it.
Mm-hmm. We look at the video.
Yeah.
Does it
sure.
actually happen?
Yeah, no, it's definitely happening in the video.
Oh.
You have a sinking feeling in the pit of your stomach.
Uh-huh.
You're pretty sure this is real, and you're also pretty sure this is impossible.
Oh yes. Like I don't like the idea that's churning in my brain, you all. But what's it called? The thing when all when you've gotten rid of the other possibilities and the one remained, then that one must be the answer, or something.
Sherlock
Process of
Something
elimination.
similar. Yes, the Sherlock plot. Yes, that's the one.
Yeah. Like, it does seem like a logical induction.
When you've eliminated the impossible, the improbable, no matter how unlikely, must be true.
Oh, I like whenever you've eliminated the possible. Yeah, never mind.
The impossible, only the possible is... Yeah, that's funny.
It remains, yeah. But so
But yeah,
That-
you're experiencing
we
cognitive
do with
dissonance
this?
right now. Like, you know what you're experiencing is real, but you also know that it can't be. This is a pivotal moment for you.
Wait,
I'm
I'm gonna check what time it is,
going out of the
and then in
storage
5
unit.
minutes I'm gonna check what time it is. And if it's not wildly different, I'm not dreaming.
How can you tell 5 minutes without checking the time?
Yes, that's a joke, I
set a
guess.
timer on your phone.
Oh yeah, you can do that.
Juniper has left the storage unit and being like,
Mhm.
okay, that storage unit ahead. I mean, she's gonna look around if there's a camera. Is there a camera? She would have chosen a unit that's not being observed by cameras actually.
Let's get a perception check.
Okay. That's a 5.
5. You don't
Yeah.
see
When I
any.
check my clock again, it's about the same time, right?
Oh, yeah, it's about the
I
same
don't see
time
any.
if nothing has happened in the meantime.
You're not dreaming.
Yeah, no, there's no
Like,
reason to
I've
think
been
you're
here-
dreaming.
I've been here a long time, so I know the area, right?
Mhm.
I'm gonna color the unit in front of me like a lurid neon purple. Like it's ugly. I think it's ugly.
You make an area of it, that ugly neon purple, but you can't seem to make the entire thing purple.
Okay, fine. And now I see that's a 5-foot square. I'm like,
It's more than a 5-foot square for this one.
okay.
I'd say it's like, what would 5-foot cubed on a 2D plane be?
I don't fucking know.
Yeah, that's beyond my mental math. But that's what you do. Like a
Okay, but it's a
bunch.
square shape or a
Sure.
rectangle shape. right? And I'm like, that's so specific. This is the kind of specificity that my brain would not come up with. This is dumb. This is no. She's like, let's turn that back to the color it originally was.
Yep. It's like you erased it.
She goes, you guys, I think magic's real.
Uh, uh,
You guys, I think I can did magic. What
huh.
the fuck else would this be?
I start investigating the briefcase
Mm-hmm.
to see if
Don't
there's.
open it.
It's already open.
Tony
It's already
steps.
open.
Well, it's already been open, but it was closed back.
Yeah. I closed it again once the
Oh, you
gas
closed
was
again?
in.
Yeah. Well, take it
Yeah,
outside, so if it does
immediately.
try to gas you, at least it's outside.
Yeah.
So I guess we're all standing, except for maybe Bobby. Bobby might be still sitting on the couch drinking.
Bobby's still trying to figure out if his watch
Or having
works.
a nap.
No, I
He's having a
checked.
nap.
I
He's had a
wasn't dreaming.
day.
All right, so you open it up and nothing happens.
more
Inside you
gas?
see no. Inside you see a sort of desiccated piece of paper.
Does it look similar to the piece of paper that I ripped out of the book?
Well, this is actually more parchment.
What sort of pretentious asshole uses parchment these
Right?
days?
It's the glass and stuff for the fucking gas.
You can investigate or make a perception check. Your call.
Can multiple of us do that?
Well, he's the one doing it right now.
Okay, that's fine.
I'm going to use an action point.
Yeah.
Oh,
16.
16. Did you have a chance to actually flip through the book?
I'm not sure if I
We wouldn't have
probably
stopped him if you wanted to.
I probably would have.
yeah. We wouldn't have stopped him.
Okay. Even if you only had a glance at it, it's pretty obvious to you that some of the, like, barely eligible writing left on this is the same unreadable script as in that book.
So something like wizard duels we got ourselves fucking tied up in.
It does seem like opening the briefcase caused a spell to happen. If that's what you're dealing with.
Oh, God damn, I guess I'm gonna have to go find the golden snitch next. Watch.
Oh.
But the thing that I
Oh.
can't get by is if they could kill this dude with whatever invisible means they killed this dude, why did they need a bunch of patsies?
Yeah.
I mean, I
Yeah,
think it
they
was
kinda-
originally just supposed to be one patsy.
Well, again, why would you even need a patsy? Like, the pigs could be bought off and just told, it's like, oh yeah, there's some guy that died there, and then they investigated, not find anything, shock and awe, that's what they usually do, not find anything, and case closed.
Yeah.
Okay, with what Marcus has said, Juniper's like, well, going by all the fucking media, all the tropes that we've seen, because, life imitates art, or art imitates life, whatever.
Maybe it's circular, it turns out. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's circular, it turns out. Maybe they didn't just do magic and then give excuse that'll barely hold water because they're trying to keep it secret. Like there's some kind of secret society. Like,
I mean,
like Harry
everything
Potter.
with acid seems a bit over the top too. I think they might have just been assholes trying to be, flamboyant, and not like gay flamboyant, just being.
I didn't think you meant gay flamboyant.
I know, it's great that he made that, like, he did the...
But
Not that
I'm
there's
glad
anything
you
wrong with
make the
that. Like,
distinction.
that's a very straight guy thing to do. That's very funny.
And Juniper's like, I don't like this. There's a secret society of magical people, like in Harry Potter.
So what? You think we're all gonna end up going to wizarding school now?
Wouldn't
No,
it be
probably
fun?
gonna die.
She's like, look. She's immediately like,
I love that reaction.
So good.
look, I'm only 19. I'm only 19. I'd like to not only live to be 19.
We're outside, right? Tony's
Yeah.
gonna look around, see if there's anyone around, or any,
Y'all
Make
should
sure we're
remember
not
that I
just being-
failed my perception check.
No,
that,
you're still-
that there's a camera.
Okay, well, let's get you to make a perception check.
All right, I will make a perception check. 15, nice.
All right.
So 18?
Uh,
18 after.
You look around. There are no people in the corridor. It doesn't look like there are any open storage units. You do see a handful of security cameras that are like barely obscured. None of them seem to be pointing in the direction of this particular like spot and section.
That's good. That's nice.
It's likely that was a factor in your choosing it.
Yes.
Alright, so magic and everything's all well and good. What the hell do we do with this information?
What do you
'Cause we
expect us
can't
to do? We're gonna go to the police? Hey, that dude magically died.
But again, it's like
He
choices
exploded.
never go to the police.
Okay, so
Just tell you straight up. It's like if you ever think the choice is to go to the police, it's probably not going to go to the
Unless it's unless it's like
Unless
rich
you have
people
money.
dealing with rich people, you don't ever go to the police.
that's not what I mean though. I mean like immediately what's our next step? Do we just forget this ever happened, move on with our lives, avoid that club and Armani? Or no, not
Okay.
Armani. Arm and Hammer, whatever the fuck his name is.
His name is a pun on
Come on.
Arm and Hammer.
I just
Yeah.
figured it was a pun on baking soda.
Yeah, Arm and Hammer baking soda.
Yes, I know.
So our options are
Oh.
lay low and forget this ever happened,
Or
beat
what?
the answers out
I
of
mean-
Arm and Hammer, or
Liking that answer.
hope this is just a dream.
But-
Which is
Okay.
not, by the way.
I mean, the other solution, and this could occur to any of you,
Mhm.
figure out who killed the guy. Maybe
Arm and
find
Hammer.
him.
We're just gonna take a rift back to try to, case the joint and look for clues.
I love Rift so much.
Yeah.
Like it's between that and investigating Arm and Hammer and see
Okay.
what dirty secrets he has.
I
Okay.
mean, if this
You
guy's
know-
able to gas someone with a piece of paper, I don't like our odds trying to go directly to.
Well, I
Yeah.
wouldn't go to him. You go hit the streets, figure out, what's the news about this guy? What's the news about this club?
If only we knew a PI.
That's why I was saying it. What I was planning on doing.
Right. You're thinking about
Because-
gathering
I mean-
information about the club and maybe learning anything you can about this murder.
Because it'll
Alright.
take
Well-
probably a few days for the
I
police
was,
to quiet
and
down.
I'm supposed to go to the
Hey, that
go
might
do
be
a show at
canceled
his
at this
club there
point.
too.
Yeah, I wouldn't expect. Yeah.
So,
I'm gonna call my agent and be
I
like,
think he might have been lying about liking your work.
yeah.
out of character,
Yep.
would researching effectively what it is researching Arm and Hammer? That would be a research role, I'm assuming.
You could. Well, you'll probably want to pool resources. Some combination of research, investigate, diplomacy to gather information.
Okay, well, I know. Marcus is good at investigation. I'm good at research. I would assume Juniper is good at diplomacy, maybe.
Yeah, go rank in it.
So we got a good pool of resources. If we need intimidate, we might be able to get
Okay.
Bobby to do
I've got-
that.
I've got a rank in current events, knowledge current events. What do I know about that club other than the fact that I think it's gauche as shit? And
Um,
it's tasteless.
Card events even get you anything on that?
No, like if there was any like, as in, I'm looking for like, is there any like weird news regarding that?
Yeah, I'm thinking about that. That's
Like
what
I'm thinking,
yeah.
yeah,
Like, has it been in the news lately? Is what I'm trying to.
yeah.
Nah, I don't think it would.
Okay.
But gathering info is a good way. It is a good use of diplomacy. Used to be its own skill.
Gather information.
Yeah, gather information.
But now it's part of diplomacy.
You know what?
Well, now that you actually have a plan of action, we're going to call it a stream. And that was,
The plan of action is probably figure out what this is.
yeah, learn. Get some information now that you think you might have found out that magic is real.
And pet the dog.
Next time,
Okay.
you guys get to see supernatural things for the first time.
Wait, we weren't already?
Yay.
No, but they've always been there.
Oh, yeah.
We just get to not ignore them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
By the way, I want to say I really enjoyed the like back and forth that you did in your character's head, Bob.
Mm.
Like
What?
you really played up that like you didn't want to believe this.
Well, yeah.
I think we all did a pretty good job as far as like
Yes.
justifying the bullshit instead of just going, "It's magic" at
No,
the first
absolutely.
moment.
Absolutely.
Hey, who are you?
Yeah, so that was a good damn session.
Ouch.
Everybody gets
My bones.
5,000 experience. You're all level 5 now.
No, but you are level 2.
Oh, okay.
Now, I am
Fancy.
because of the awakening, I'm going to make access to the FX skills, which are arcane lore and occultism as knowledges, spellcraft. Another one I'm not thinking about.
Use magical device.
And use magic device. Are all skills you have access to. They aren't necessarily class skills. In fact, they won't be. But you can take a rank in it. And that's important if you decide you want to go a magic path at some point.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll have to look through that after the level. I guess.
But yeah, you'll gain a level, and next time you will be beginning with, as level 2 characters, trying to figure out what the actual fuck is going on.
Oh, bye.
Huh?
Left. Someone dropped out. Pop did. Probably
it dip?
something messed up. There she is.
Look.
It happens.
Look.
She was really ready to go, huh?
I was trying to click on the on my laptop, trying to click the channel to the channel, the text channel.
Right.
Do you want to go through leveling now or do that off stream?
Oh no, we'll do that off stream. I can sit down with any or all of you if you want to talk about it, or if you just want advice, whatever. We'll do that off stream. Yeah, for today we're finished with playing. That has been Chapter 1, Act 1, Deliverance.
Wow.
I'm very happy with the name. It's so bad.
Yeah.
The next one will be called... Yes, I have named them. Actually, no, that was Deliverance and Wrong Place, Wrong Time. Next one is simply called Investigation, because I got nothing for that.
We'll come up with something better by next time.
Right place, wrong time.
No.
But yeah, that will be next week. I'm very excited to see how this all turns out and what you guys decide to do with your characters.
Yes. I don't know that yet, but we'll see then.
Yeah. Let's take a second before we finish up. Anybody have anything to say? Any criticisms? Any compliments? Any questions?
I wish I was less sleepy.
Fair.
Oh.
That's a mood. I Can't think of any right now, but that's
I'm
a thing
sure
you can do.
yeah, you can always let me know off stream. That's too. I just wanted
Yeah.
to see if anybody wanted to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually just reading into the level at the moment, but nah. I mean, I had fun. It was definitely
Yeah.
interesting to play through.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't.
It feels a little bit obtuse, but
It's a locked door
it,
mystery. They're always a big
yeah,
pain.
yeah.
It was honestly kind of like a big problem me figuring out how to like do a new locked door mystery where the solution is magic. That was actually quite tricky.
Mm-hmm.
I ultimately had to settle on uh, Bone Shaker because it was the only spell that could be done like line of sight that wouldn't need a ray or anything like that. That would definitely kill a guy.
Shakers and they, jeez.
Oh, it's a necromancy spell of level 2, and it causes you gain temporary control of the target's skeleton, and you can make them move up to 5 feet in any direction, and it deals like 3d8 damage to them.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's
Level 2 spell?
Bone Shatter's mean.
That's level 2?
Or Bone Shatter or Bone Rattle, I forget which one it is. There's a higher level one that has the other name.
I don't know, Bessie. That doesn't sound like it could be a level 2 spell.
Yeah, it is.
Wow. Oh, that's all I have to say on that. Good job.
Bone Shaker, that's it. Yeah. Alright, let's go around, have everybody tell us who you've been, say goodbye, and we'll finish up. Let's start this time with Bjornvar.
Hello, I've been playing Robert Smalls, aka Bobby, who is into defensive martial arts and hitting things, which we have not seen much of this session.
You will at some point.
I'm sure we will.
Yeah, combat's not, like, necessary in all of these. But boy, when it is, it will be. Next up, we have the
Hint,
Rock
wink,
Bender.
wink.
Yes.
Yes, I am the Rockbender, and I have been playing Trusty Tony, and yeah, I'm just a blue collar guy trying to figure out what all this magic is, and not trying to die horribly to acid or bone rattling, apparently.
Just twisting somebody's bones around inside them to kill them.
That's normal.
Horrible.
Yeah, it is. Like, if you stop and think about some of these necromancy spells, they're awful. We also have Saragid.
yes. I was playing Marcus Anderson. Glad not to just straight up die, but the first one to get unconscious. So
Yeah.
Hey.
Also the
Sorry.
worst one for that to happen to.
first one
Yeah.
of probably many. As well as him trying to go, it's like, this can't be magic. This can't be magic. But it can only be magic.
Yeah. All the evidence is pointing to magic, and yet it can't be magic. I need a drink.
Yup. Or something stronger.
And last but certainly not least, we have Pop Dose.
Was playing Juniper Jones. It's not a great time. No. She's gonna have to reconcile with the fact that she nearly killed someone by being a little bit impulsive, but then it's not like that's new. That's new. People don't usually die from impulsiveness.
Yeah, like that one was like the worst case scenario should have been like a bomb.
Yeah.
But that was
If she
like
didn't-
magic gas. Yeah. That was green, like video game.
Yeah. Yeah. That's the hardest part that she's gonna have to reconcile with. Why does that look like a video game?
Mm-hmm.
She needs a lot of coffee.
No kidding.
And maybe a joint.
Yeah, just a little toke. Take the edge off.
Oh, smoke up.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, but yeah, Jennifer Jones, and she's a little reckless, a little bit more flexible on the thing conquers if she even uses them. Yes, that's it.
Right on. And as for me, I have been your Dungeon Master, Great Canadian Guy, or John. We're going to call it here. I'll be back on Monday with more Baldur's Gate 3. We're about to go inside a prism and meet a guy who we're supposed to kill. We'll see. I don't really want to piss off the Githyanki Queen. So they're going to have to be scarier than that. Oh no. But what is not scary or bad is your support over at patreon.com/greatcanadianguy. Give me money. I need it to keep living. In particular, I want to thank my producers who contribute $5 or more a month to the Patreon. They are Scipio, Jalzir, Midnight Saber, Keegan, Bjornvar, Telific, Vivacia, Emerald Embers, Dark Savant, Bop to Nose, Zombie Fighter 89 on Twitter, Jocko, The Rockbender, and Basim El Fakir. Alright. Catch you all later, and we'll be back next week for second session.
See ya.
Bye.
Great.